Oh, we're alive. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Caint. Let's get this show started.
Like flesh or shadows crawl, Caint rules and will never fall. Heavy crown, heavy chains, king of chaos driving insane. Rise up, feel the grind, twist the clock, lose your mind. Caint, he's the ruler of the faint. Caint, broke through the cafe, now unconstrained. Oh, he's the beast you wanna tame, standing tall with a 6'5" frame. Caint. Masked in smoke, crowned in flames, he whispers riddles, plays his games. Threads of gold burn in his grip. Truth gets twisted, it starts to slip. Run now, hear the call. Caint's kingdoms will never fall. Rise up, feel the grind. Twist the clock, lose your mind. Caint, he's the ruler of the faint. Caint, broke through the cafe, now unconstrained. Oh, he's the beast you wanna tame, standing tall with a 6'5" frame. Caint. Masked in smoke, crowned in flames, he whispers riddles, plays his games. Caint, he's the ruler of the faint. Caint, broke through the cafe and now unconstrained. Oh, he's the beast you wanna tame, standing tall with a 6'5" frame. Caint.
How are we all doing today? Hope you're all doing awesome. Hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. I'm Ken, and I can't. So what a day it's going to be in the LCU. Mr. Keem is going to make the biggest changes he's ever made. It's going to be shook up, the most it's ever been shook up. Some people will be sad. Some people will be angry, and some people will be happy. Here's to see what happens. But before we get into any of that, let's get the show started. Let's go ahead and do our normal wrap-up thing. Tourist encounter with an angry elephant. Beautiful. It was deleted. Damn it, Seek. 18 hours ago, too, bro. 18 hours ago. Worried there would be a croc in the water. That's really all I could think about the entire time. In all fairness, if it's an Asian elephant instead of African elephant, then there would be anacondas in the water. I'd rather the croc kill me, so I guess it was pretty fucked up. It was pretty bad for that to happen. Off a cliffhanger ending. Let's check this out. I can't.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
One. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I did stop.
Oh, yeah. Boom! Bruh. Imagine. Just fuck you. Straight up, bro. Bruh. That looked like panic. That looked like pure damn panic. Check my dude out, bro. Oh, I can't. That's right. That's panic, bro. He panicking.
Ah!
Ah! I always love that sound, bro. That poor fucking dude, bro. Oh, that poor guy. That poor guy. Damn. Well, y'all it. He did it. Shout out. Raw footage of a mechanic fixing a mechanic saving a plane that was a potential crash landing by fixing stuck landing gear from a moving car at 90 miles an hour. Bruh. The balls. The balls that would take. This is dedication, bro. This is dedication. Lunchbox, is that going to be Nightmare's fate? Hopefully not. Hopefully. I can't. But, bro, this is dedication. I love this, bro. Because that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. The plane would have just been fucked up. All the fuel for these planes are held in the wings, too, so that could have been a disaster. There it is. GG's, bro. Saving lives. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, he took back off, too. Oh, yeah. Well, we probably had to come back around and redo it. That's awesome, though, bro. Bro, you know that's some bitch. You know that's some bitch. That's awesome, though. That's awesome. Motherfucker owes him his life. Straight up owes him his life. Oh, bro. What a beautiful thing. So Hassan will not be attending TwitchCon out of safety fears. Well, I mean, when you say shit like you do and fucking have the crowd you have and amp them up like you do with certain rhetoric, just saying. Just saying.
I miss the social Hassan era. There is unfortunately an obvious setback there because of, one, all the political incidents that have taken place.
Yeah, that's what happens, bro, when you put yourself in this fucking arena and you say the shit you say and you rile up who you rile up. This is the shit that happens, bro. Baby Phil.
BB_Phil tipped €10 to support the KCA. Hi Ken, love seeing you jump on your old home cafe today. Will you be able to watch the huge LCU shakeup live later, or do you have to work then? Also, good luck with your presidency.
Well, you know what? Ooh, Duck Savannah with the Canadian 5. Oh, it's coffee time. My Blue Jays are going to win the World Series. Mark my word, Ken. What team do you think will win the World Series? So, honestly, I'm not a big baseball guy. Like, honestly, I can't. It's just not me. But, I'll probably look into it some. I definitely will. But BB Phil, also thank you for the 10. I'll be at work, but I'll be listening, right? I will be listening. But guys, there is something that we will have to talk about. You know what I mean? There is something that we will be discussing. Just a little something that will be happening. It will be happening. But I digress. I got to move the camera, unfortunately, because of how this is. But yes, I'll be talking about that as well. But I am curious to see what happens, BB Phil and the chat. I am definitely curious about it. I think we'll go into it when we get into it. But there's definitely going to be some shakeups. And if you saw the thumbnail for today, he had Dad on the thumbnail and he had Copper on the thumbnail. So, and obviously Keem in the announcements, stirring the pot and all this shit, right, too. So we'll be getting into all that. But it's gonna be interesting, bro. It really is gonna be interesting. So we'll have to see what happens. But thank you so much for the €10 and the 5 Canadian, guys. I greatly appreciate you. But all right, let's get back to Mr. Puke here.
And two, how those political incidents have had some pretty significant consequences and how much I can go out in the real world and socialize with other people. As I said already, I'm not going to TwitchCon, not because I'm worried about my own safety, but I'm literally not going to TwitchCon because I'm worried about the safety of others. I don't want to put them in the fucking crosshairs if some psycho freak decides, like, I'm going to go there. I'm very publicly not going to TwitchCon for that reason.
Oh, so you put out this certain rhetoric and you're admitting that you're putting certain people at risk. So you're not going, and you're okay with doing this type of content, like, promoting. I'm not going to say promoting. That could be the wrong word, but, having people out there that do political violence, especially now with, you know, the with Charlie Kirk, with the schools, with the churches, you know what I mean? You're putting out rhetoric that is like ultra hardcore right, you know, or left. I'm sorry, ultra hardcore left, and you know what I mean. There's no accountability here. Just I'm not gonna go. I don't want people to be all fucked up. Like, all right, bro, cool.
So do with that information what you will.
Yeah, no one's gonna do anything with it, bro. Straight bitch. I can't. Jake Paul mocks Floyd Mayweather for a small size jet. Beautiful.
Floyd, I thought you had a big jet. 6 windows. Try 14.
Yeah, remember that depressing video he put out, bro? Like, I can't with the fucking, he's all depressed and someone taking video of him by himself and all the different scenes. I hate when people do that shit, bro, with the sympathy bait. Just not me, bro. Like, you know, you're all depressed and you're all that, but now you're going to put out a video doing that. Like, come the fuck on, bro. Come the fuck on. So Thomas Jacob Sanford has been identified as the gunman that shot and burned down the Michigan church. Yeah, that sucks, bro. That really does suck. I heard he was a vet, too. 2 shootings, 2 veterans in 2 days. I'm not buying it. There's something more at play here. Yeah, that's, you know, being a vet myself and, you know, dealing with what I deal with, I hate to hear when this shit happens and when veterans are doing this stuff to people. I mean, it's there. I think there's more to it than that, but I don't know, man. I hate to see brothers in arms doing shit like that and feel they have to get a statement out there, man. It really breaks my heart, bro. It really, truly does. Squish la la, what up? Appreciate you being here. So McDonald's Monopoly will return on October the 6th and will require the McDonald's mobile app to play. So if y'all were a fan of McDonald's Monopoly, that was all a fucking scam except for the free, you know, fraud or what, Sunday McFlurries and coffees and like cheeseburgers. It's all a fucking scam, bro. All that shit is a fucking scam. But just make sure you download that app if you want to be in the scam. Find out how to play and win prize. Find out how to play and what prizes you can win. So, you know, shout out McDonald's. Fucking stay away from fast food if at all possible. Please stay away from fast food. It is not good for you or your body. So Theo Von has worried his fans after struggling through the taping of his Netflix comedy special. I'm having a long month. I'm trying not to take my own life. Jesus, bro. That's, yeah. Audience members said he frequently left the stage as a producer to remind, did someone say remind, him of his punchlines and struggled to finish stories. So, you know, you don't want to hear that being a comedian, you know, because we got Robin Williams, right? That was all fucking sad. It's fucking, you don't want to hear about this shit, bro. You really, truly don't. So I wish everybody the best. I don't want nobody, you know, in their own Minecraft's accounts or any of that shit. You know, it's. So EA has announced that it has agreed to be acquired for $55 billion in the largest leveraged buyout on record. So, you know, it's, you know, GG's to them, bro. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully nothing does happen and it's just, you know, business as usual and it's just a trade-off of ownership. But normally whenever there's these big fucking buyouts and ownership swaps and all this shit, then, you know, there's always some type of agenda. You know what I mean? So hopefully EA Games don't turn fucking some other kind of direction. That's not what we want at all, bro. Not what we want at all. Spotify's founder and CEO is to step down. Dan Eck will now move into the position of executive chairman. So who's buying them? Saudi prince, like a Saudi Arabian prince, I believe. I forgot the dude's name, but yeah, he's buying them. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so this dude stepping down. I love me some Spotify. They've definitely grown a lot in the last few years. So that's always beautiful. I listen obviously to music, podcasts, you know, audiobooks with the Audible bullshit. Like, you know, I do all that. But I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's only so much you can do with like music, like having a platform anyway. But I mean, you know, whatever. Oh man, YouTube is testing a new AI host that interrupts music with trivia and stories. Users will only be able to mute this feature for a limited time. So, yeah. I noticed so Spotify has something like that, like a virtual like DJ that like does your music and all this shit. Like because my wife, like we have a family plan over, my wife does it and she'll turn on like the DJ and they'll like DJ her music mixes and all this shit. It's actually pretty cool. But I mean, if they start putting this into their videos, like for ads and shit, it's not gonna be a good look, bro. Not gonna be a good look. The experiment name Beyond the Beat is available to select U.S. users. So can't wait for an AI and interrupt my Sat 3 a.m. playlist with fun facts about soil erosion. Just imagine going through a breakup and listening to a sad song just to be interrupted by an ad about a wedding or something similar. YouTube is testing a new feature that will piss everyone off equally. Neat. So yeah, man, like a lot of like, people and fans of platforms and, like users and there's people that take in content, they don't like random interruptions and shit, like it's kind of read the room a little bit, you know what I mean? The Simpsons 2 is releasing 20 years after the first film and will be released in theaters July 27th. So, shout out Simpsons. Homer's back for seconds. So, yep, July 23rd, 2027. So we'll see what's up with that. I really never watched The Simpsons a lot. Like, obviously, as a kid, I did. So, Shinery, what up? Appreciate you being here. I mean, I did watch. I mean, everyone, I think, at some point does watch The Simpsons, but I've never really kept track. While we're at it, maybe someone could dust off The Simpsons Hit and Run for a sequel, too. There it is, Disney. I can't with Disney, bro. Fucking trash. I hate everything Disney. Except ESPN, but that's beside the point. Tyreek Hill screaming yes while being carted off after breaking his leg. So.
And this is a tough one. Trying to smile through the disappointment.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm not trying to get copyright, but, that does suck for Tyreek Hill, man. You hate seeing, like, athletes get dawned out by injuries and shit, especially, like, not saying it's now, but, like, in a playoff atmosphere. You never want to see that shit. Agent had to stop using Discord confessions after encountering an extremely parasocial supporter who said she went to his home before meeting him. Well,
I said I was like obsessing over you and some other girl that you were like collabing with.
Yeah, don't say.
Chanry, what up? Yeah, so this is a scary thing, right? The scary thing about doing this whole thing is getting like stalkers and like weird parasocial people and all that shit. Like, Keem said it a lot about like, the LCU is like having like a parasocial fan base. You know what I mean? Like knowing like middle names and last names and the pets' names. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see that. Like you want to be able to like identify with your audience and have like a personable conversation with them. The problem is a lot of time it does delve into the parasocial a little bit. And then once it starts, it's just a slippery fucking slope. So, I mean, that's one thing you got to be scary about. Or I can't fucking talk. One thing you have to be scared of. So, Lunchbox, he tore his ACL and other ligaments in his leg. So, well, there you go. Bro, here's a real question, though. How many fucking servers does one person need? Let me, where we at? Let me fucking, bro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Bro, how many fucking servers does one person need? I can't, bro. That's wild. That's fucking wild, bro. That's just not it. That's not it at all, bro. It's, some creators invite it, though, in order to gain them views. Yeah, I know, bro. It's just, it can get weird, bro. It can get weird. But, I mean, it is what it is. But let's get to this.
Yeah. But I was like, it was just like, it was that type of obsession. It was like a TikTok obsession. Like edits came on my TikTok, I would save them. And then maybe later I would rewatch them because they just brought me a little bit of joy inside. Like, I love love. So when people are shipping people or something like that, I also just love good friendships though. Like, y'all are great friends. And so, that happened. And my friends, saw that and I was telling them about it because I tell my friends will bring me joy. And they were calling me even more crazy for obsessing over people that aren't actually dating. I was like,
yeah, this motherfucker's just straight uncomfortable right now, bro. She's just going in, right, with the weirdness. He's just straight uncomfortable right now, bro.
It's not about them dating. It's about the waiting. Sorry. Anyway. And so, yeah. And now, fast forward a little bit. You know, this is gonna be crazy to say. Okay, the edits that were just like that were you and that girl turned into just you. So then I got edits of just you, and I would watch those, and those would bring me joy.
Okay. Now we're starting to get into it, bro. The girl wasn't there anymore. Then it was just you, and I started getting edits of you, and I started watching them just you, and I got a lot of joy out of it. All right, bro. All right.
And so then I started kind of obsessing. Some people would say obsessing. I don't think I was, though. I think I'm fine, you know?
Look at the eyes, bro. Look at the eyes. That tells you your story right here. Right here.
And it kind of got to the point where it was like, you know, my whole TikTok was you, so like all I was you. So, you know, maybe all my conversations were about you.
Bruh. You see? Watch.
All I was
Like you think they're open now, bro?
you.
Watch.
So, you know, maybe all my conversations were about you. Maybe I talked like you.
Bruh.
And even maybe like I tried to go to Atlanta to see if I could try and meet you.
Bruh. Nah. This ain't it.
But like it wasn't nothing crazy deep because I didn't actually.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on now. Wait.
Yes. Banned for feet. Bruh. That is no bueno. That is absolutely no bueno, bro. I can't. That ain't it. Oh, man. All right. Let's get into this thing. So, a lot's happened in the LCU. A lot has happened. And we can go over it, yeah, obviously. But, you know, I just want to say real quick, you know, the Glammy situation, it is fucked up. Because, I mean, she was always the LCU punching bag, right? Like, this shit that she went through and fucking going all these shows, dealing with all the fucking I'm not harassment, wrong word. I guess some people would call it harassment, but as they say, you're being paid to get bullied. But I mean, she took this shit so much to heart, right? And my whole thing was Keem built her up so much in the beginning when he was like, I just see something in Glammy, right? We got to find a spot for Glammy, blah, blah, blah. I just see so much in her. And I mean, she probably took that to heart and took it like she really cared for him, or he really cared for her. I mean, you know, she was at Fat Camp, she was at Camp Keem and all that. So I mean, it's just weird, bro. It's just weird. But I mean, I do feel bad for her. And obviously, you know, with Rastov, Rastov likes to stir the pot. He's admitted that. He's also someone that thinks, you know, by being negative about a show or negative about a person, it'll drive an audience to them. That's kind of his whole thing. But regardless, though, right? Let's get into this thing. So yesterday on Chubby's, during their stream, is towards the last. I think they had like 9 minutes left, and Rastov proposed to have a $500 goal, to fire Glammy. So let's get into that.
So,
damn it, let's do this. It's coffee time. All right, let's get it.
there's a goal to get Glammy fired. If we reach it by the end of the stream, $500.
Dude, I'm already fired. What do you mean?
No, to get you.
You know what's fucked up too? Like that was on like normal speed, and it felt slow because I'm so used to watching shit like 1.25 or 1.5. Fuck you, Xylee, it's your fault. But yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. Joe Pesci, what up, bro? Appreciate you being here.
off of Chevy, and it's been approved. Approved. So and somebody
Keep in mind too, Gidgey's supposed to be the manager, right? So yeah, Rastov's a community manager, but Gidgey's supposed to be the manager of this show. So this is supposed to be like a Gidgey call, which we'll be getting to Queens in a little bit to go over that whole thing. But yeah, it's something.
and somebody has offered to
I mean,
But
take care
we're
of
not going
it.
to get $500 by the end of the stream.
it doesn't matter. They fired me so many times. And
That's one thing a lot of people do. A lot of like hosts do, and I've noticed that too. They always put like, "Oh, we're never going to reach that. We're never going to do that." Right? That's kind of like the reverse psychology a little bit. You know, like a lot of people do that regardless. You know, but I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of that because it's just kind of like you're insulting people. But you know, it's always just like some wild like shit. Lassie made me become a real true streamer and do that at 2x speed. No, I'm not doing that. My boomer brain couldn't handle 2x speed, bro. But regardless, a lot of people do that reverse psychology shit. I mean, it works, you know, like we only got 10 minutes left. We're not going to hit this shit. We need 55 more fucking blue, whatever, right? Whatever. But yeah, it is what it is.
Broke my heart so many times.
Big E, you son of a bitch. With the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Big E. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much, bro. Everybody, welcome to the Caint Alliance. All right.
I've been so hurt by it that it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, I'm numb to it now, so I'm not even gonna crash out or care. Like, I'll just go get off and I'll get more sleep. I'll do my life, you know. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't know. It's just like,
yeah, I mean, what? So she replaced me on Rewind. Then she tried out for Queens. Didn't get Queens. Got put on Rewind. Then went to what, like Milkers, kind of like, you know, messed up on Milkers, went to Nerds, tried out on Nerds, went back to Milkers, and then from there went to Locale Gaming, or Purgatory, as they said. From there, she went to Tech Talk, and then I think Tech Talk was the last show she was on. So that's 5 shows. I don't know. But yeah, man, like at some point you don't have to get numb to it, you know. I mean, you get hired and fired and hired and fired and hired and fired and hired and fired. I mean, you're gonna get numb to it eventually. But you know, it's the influx of fans, right? Just paying to hate. You know, hey Donos, Detective Code Cheese, welcome to you, Caint. Thank you so much, bro. We appreciate you for that one. Yeah. I mean, I guess you eventually do kind of get numb to it, but kind of like the hog, right? She played into the hate donos. So, I mean, maybe if Glammy did that a little bit, it would have helped out. But, you know, she's just not that type of person. But, you know, let's get it.
I ran out of Fox. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. So,
Dolls, yes. Thank you, Glock Shadows. I forgot about dolls. So it's not talking shit, Glammy, but it's kind of one of those things. What's up, Glock? Appreciate you being here, bro. I always said, too, like, if I got fired from Cafe, I wouldn't do another show because I'm not doing the world tour of shows. You know what I mean? All right, Lunchbox. So rewind to Milkers, to Nerds, to Gaming, to Tech Talk, to Dolls, to back to Tech Talk, to Fired. All right, well, you know, the world tour, so to speak.
Rastov, are you still the community manager?
Yeah, so Rastov is in the chat, and I guess they're just making sure or whatever, right?
Yeah, I think he is.
No, I'm not gonna crash out. Like, I just don't care anymore.
And nuts for a day. Damn, Glammy, come on, bro. And then she took like a 3-month break to like get her affairs in order, get like her life on track, right? But I mean, yeah, I don't know, bro.
Or
like if we were like, because I'm thinking if we were like you know, a bigger show, you know,
right.
$500 wouldn't be like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go at 1.5. I love you, ladies, but yeah. I guess one thing too for Glammy, real quick, is like she never really found her niche, right? Like me, I found my niche with like Remind, right? Reminding people of, you know, what's happening. That's kind of my strong suit, right? So I always go back to that because I know how to do this, right? This is my wheelhouse, you know. And you know, I did say I want to get in like the disturbing side and the creepy side of YouTube videos because I do like those as well. But I think that's more for like a late night show. That's not one for like daylight, right? That's one for like the nighttime. So I definitely want to do one of those during the night. But yeah, man, like Glammy really never found her niche. Yeah, she did gaming, locale, yeah. But I don't know, man. Han Solo, what up, bro? Appreciate you being here. It's you know. Oh snap, I made it on Caint. What's up, A-Mac? You damn right you made it on Caint, you motherfucker. Talk faster, A-Mac. Fuck.
Like, oh my god, but for Chubby, it's oh my god. You know what I mean?
That's not the point. It's more of the point that like Rastov is such a piece of shit that he's gonna end up like trying to hurt me that way. And it's like,
bro, this is 1.5 speeding. Y'all sound normal. Jesus.
Why? So it's like you're showing your piece of shitness, and that's cool. It's cute, but I'm over it. So it's like you're not gonna hurt me. So, you know, it is what it is. I really don't care.
Okay.
What are your thoughts, Angie?
All right, so I mean, hold on.
Here are my thoughts.
We only have 9 minutes.
All right, here are my thoughts.
9-minute thoughts.
Hear me out.
I'm waiting for this.
I want to do the debate
for sure.
Okay.
So let's.
All right, that's for I guess today's show, the presidential debate. All right, so basically the goal was set, and then basically Glammy crashed out on Rastov. Basically towards that, she just kind of goes in. So let's watch that.
Well,
What do
you know
mean
what,
no reason,
Xavier, you've
Rastov?
had
I don't
time.
talk shit about you. You're the
You've
one
had
who
time
keeps
to hit
running
that
your
500
mouth.
anyway, right?
You
So
keep
if that,
running your mouth, Rastov. I don't talk shit about you. Where have I talked shit
Totally not Grimm's Gallery. Can Ken do it? No, he can't. Oh man, I fucking can't. I truly fucking can't. But remember, guys, remember. It's gonna happen. It is gonna happen. Just saying. All right.
about you? I said that I poked for fun, and that's fine. But you are the one who's been talking shit about me. So I don't know where you get that. No, that's
Yeah, I
not
thought
wrong.
we had
That's
a manager.
completely right. Why don't you come up here and talk to me about it?
Oh shit.
You fucking
Ooh. Nothing against you, ladies. I don't even think you got one dono. But I know there was the one dude in chat saying, like, if you do it, I promise you I'll give $500 Friday or something. You know what I mean? But obviously, you know, fans do that shit. Like, hey, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today, right? A lot of fans do that shit, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah. So Glammy, after the Queen's episode, Glammy left the server, which is probably better for her anyway. It's just, I don't think the LCU is the place for her. She's not gonna go over at all ever. It's just not gonna happen, and it sucks for her, right? It truly does. But I mean, with all this like man asshole fetishizing that's happening, that's what's making money right now, and it's not for me either. Like, I'm just not going back. I know Keem put announcements that I turned down Rewind. You know, like I said, like I turned down going back because that leaderboard is a fucking issue. Now that the leaderboard is back, it's already becoming content, bro. People are already talking about it. They're already bringing it up, talking about rankings and all that shit. Like fucking Test had it up there yesterday. And they were talking about what's going to happen to shows, and they were going down the list of the leaderboard ranking. Like, yeah, it doesn't have money up there anymore. But the issue with that is, like, say, yeah, you could have like a show that dominates in super chats, but you could have another show that could brag like, hey, well, I got gifted memberships. I got more gifted memberships than you, right? So, I mean, and then the full breakdown of like who had the most crowns, pay pigs, and cash cows, like where that landed to. I mean, it's just not it, bro. I'm sorry, it's just not it. I'm not a fan of it at all, and I'm definitely not going back. Also, Rewind is during my job hours. Like, that's why I was taking off Rewind to fucking begin with, is because I had an IRL job that I couldn't make work, and I'm not quitting my job for this. Like, I was never going to quit my job for the LCU, and I told him that. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. That's why mornings always worked out better for me. But let's continue.
snake. You're gross. You sit there and you act all nice to people, and then you turn around and snake them out. You are an absolute retard. It is ridiculous.
Oh shit, Marie.
Gross.
The 13 Canadian. Where do you
because
want?
last time I saw him as a friend, that's the part I cared about. But like as we keep going, we slowly start picking off like and showing who friends really are. So, and I think that's the thing for me. Dumb logic. No, it's not dumb logic.
Marie?
What's dumb logic on your part is you sit there and you're thinking that I'm the one who's talking shit about you. No, you're talking shit about me quite often. Thank you.
Hold on, we're not gonna cook it.
Okay, fine.
Got him.
If we get it, we won't have Glammy on tomorrow.
Marie, we do need to know where your points want to go for the host in the house.
You don't even know why I got fired last off. Like, honestly.
Hello.
They're still going at it. The ladies are trying to do a show, and she's just going in on Rastoff right now, bro. It's beautiful.
Hello. Hold on 1 second, and you can go right back to that, Marie. Wherever you need your points to go for the host in the house to try to keep them there, just let us know, sweetheart. And thank you so much for your donation. Okay, go ahead. Pop off.
My entire personality does not run around the LCU, okay? So, like, if I lose, I've already been fired, so it doesn't matter to me. I have, like, more self-esteem than that, okay? It was more about, like, it's the fact that it's you. And you have started talking so much shit since balls, since, like, you were sitting there being like, F tier this and whatever, ever since you were in Sweet Tea's corner, okay? So you are a fake.
Yeah, Glemmy hates Sweet Tea just for, like, she fucking despises Sweet Tea, right? So that's where all that's coming from.
Friend, you're a fake person, and you're a piece of shit, and this is why you got to the top. So congratulations, but you suck. You suck donkey dick. You really do. And it's gross. And if you think that the way that you're gonna make it everywhere is just by either paying people or by acting nice to them and then snaking them out later, that's good.
Big E, come on, bro. Big E, come the fuck on, bro. Dropping fucking nukes. Guys, thank you so much, man. If y'all get the membership from Big E, please thank Big E, bro. Please do, because, you know, he's supporting the channel hardcore right now. Real YouTube Shadow, I see you in here, bro. What's up? What's up, Real YouTube Shadow? Oh, man. This is beautiful. So, y'all get the point. I mean, Glammy just basically went in on Rastoff like a motherfucker, right? And it continued. It did continue into Queens, and we're definitely gonna get into that. But before we do that, let's go into nerds. So Buff clowned on Glammy during nerds, pulling donos by showing a pic of her. Oh yes, there's this whole big thing that Glammy shit herself, right? And I know like Savage was talking about that, and they were showing the photo. That photo resurfaced recently in the LCU, so everyone's going in on that right now. So let's check that out.
123 super chatted $50. Sheeple
What the fuck is this, Glammy, bro? What the fuck is this,
like
bro? Is this sweat?
You can just see the uncomfort. This being uncomfortable as fuck right now, bro. You can see it. You can totally fucking see it.
Why did you shit in shit? Like, did you, bro?
Mazer, Glammy did shit herself, bro. Whoa. Hold on. You're not a member, bro. You gonna talk all that shit to me and chat about Lakers suck and Celtics this, that, and the third? Bro, come on, Mazer. Oh, man. You motherfucker. Nah, you're cool, Mazer. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, nah, it's people do have that theory. I know people were saying that she was sitting on like a rock or sitting on, I think Billy was saying that. Like she sat on a rock or sat on like the ground or some dirt, and that's kind of what happened. I mean, it is what it is. You can come to your own conclusions, but let's continue. You can just see the uncomfort though, bro. Fucking say. Just uncomfortable as fuck right now, bro.
Gotcha, bitch. What the fuck, did you not wipe right? Gotcha, bitch. Is this poop gate? Gotcha, bitch. What the fuck is going on, Glammy? Are you Glammy poopy? Gotcha, bitch. Poopy butt ass bitch? Gotcha, bitch. What the fuck is going on? Gotcha, bitch. Oh no, you shit it. Oh, you shit. Oh, you a shitty booty ass bitch.
Mazer with the Caint Alliance. I can't fucking talk. Welcome to the KCA, Mazer. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't want to think she shit herself because I try to think better of people than that. But I mean, I see what people are saying. I do see what people are saying. I just don't want to think that about people, you know, because here's my thing, bro. I think it would have been smelt. I really think all the other hosts around everyone and all that shit, I truly think people would have smelt it if she shit herself, you know, because, you know, especially like diarrhea shit, bro, people would have smelt that. That's the only hindrance to me saying she full-blown shit herself. That's the only thing holding me back from the shit conversation. But fuck, bro. She sat on a golf cart and it was muddy and dirty. All right, well, there you go, bro. There you go. But, I mean, people are going to run with it, right? People are going to run with it.
Change you. Gotcha, bitch. All right, that's enough. All right, next 20, we'll do it. We'll do more. All right, keep going.
Let me see. Big Diesel is funny, though. I like Big Diesel more than Buff Weeb. I'll say that much.
Look at that ass.
Fucking nasty,
oh, no.
bro.
That's a shitty booty ass, ain't it? Hey, all you people that are like, it's mean to make fun of Glammy.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Oh, my God.
Kaylee, welcome to the Caint Alliance. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Kaylee. All y'all becoming members, bro. Thank you. Big E with the 15 gifted. Y'all two becoming members. Thank y'all so much. I greatly appreciate it.
God, bro, you know what she did? She had a big fucking sloppy, fat, wet Joe or sloppy Joe, you know.
Sloppy Joe, yeah. Who's that? Fucking Adam Sandler? I can't.
A little bit too much to eat that night, and she was on the toilet like.
I just ate breakfast. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a weak stomach bitch, and you're making me sick.
No, this bitch.
Yo, yeah, the pure fucking disgust on Zay right now, bro. Like I said, bro, I try to think the best of. I truly do try to think the best of people in these situations. But like I said, bro, I think people would have smelt it. He who smelt it dealt it, right? That's all I'm saying.
Bitch can't wipe right.
The whole chat is saying they're gagging. Let's go to the clip.
I can't scam the fans.
You should have said Caint. I can't scam the fans. That's what you should have said. Big E again with the 5 gifted. Dropping fucking nukes here, bro. Thank you so much, Big E, guys. Please thank Big E if you got a membership, bro. Coming in clutch, being super fucking supportive of the KCA right now. Thank you, Big E. I appreciate you. Truly do appreciate you. All right.
And Zay, I can't scam the fans.
I don't think you did. I think you're good.
Okay.
All right. So there's that. So obviously, you know what I mean. It's, you know, doing that. Buff lets Glammy know what it is. He likes her, but fuck her feelings. He's going to get the bag. Well, there you go, bro. He's got to make his money. Got to make his money.
Still gonna make fun of Glammy every 20. Glammy, you can't tell people about their money. My name is Big Diesel. How nice to meet you. I'm new. I don't know if you know that. I've had a
Manny Petty. Manny Petty. I can't with the man Manny Petty. Weird, bro. It's weird.
slight little bit of rebranding. Fuck your feelings. I
just want to say I contributed a lot for him to become Big Diesel, because just for the cringe, just for the content, right? Solely what it was. But I'm just being flat out honest. Claiming rap name is a little shit whined. Come on, Mazer. Come on, Mazer. Come on, bro. Han Solo, I really need that money. Y'all remember DSP, bro? I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I can't, bro. I can't. Is it gay to get a mani-pedi? No, it's not. It's not gay. I never said it was gay. It's just not for me. It's just not for me.
You as a person, I like you as a host. Fuck your.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, bro. I like massages, right? I like motherfuckers, rubbing and dubbing. You know what I mean? Working those fucking knots out of your muscles and shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've done that. I've had dudes give me massages, right? It ain't gay at all. It ain't gay at all. It's just the mani and pedi is not for me. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying.
Feelings. I'm letting you know. Somebody donates $100 right now and says, I want you to go on a spiel about Glammy and her shitty poo-poo ass. I will. I'm about that bag. Everybody's about that bag right now. Do you see the economy? All right.
It's also towards the last day of the month, right? So people need to get in. You know what I'm saying? Scatty Monkey, one with a happy ending too. Never had that. I've never had that. That always just seemed weird to me, right? You just you're naked as fuck. They're doing all that shit and they're just, it's just, bro, to me, I feel like it'd be uncomfortable. It'd be very uncomfortable and weird, right? That's just what I'm saying.
You think I want to be a broke ass nigga? No, I'm not allowed to. Mazer's my friend. Mazer said I can't be broke. No.
See, Mazer? He's calling you out right now. Are you Buff's friend? He can't be broke anymore, Mazer. That's you, bro. That's you in the chat.
No more. So I can't. So I got to be about that money. I'm over here messaging paid pigs, crowns, telling people they need to do shit to give me. I don't give a fuck. So that's the mad thing to say. But were you right? Kind of. But you're just kind of like repeating the things that other people are saying,
Well, not only
liking Glammy as a host, Cap, bro, Glammy crashing out, Glammy getting mad, fucking with Glammy. That's take the cap off. That's what it is. You know what the fun?
Yeah, I will say though, bro, Glammy's her crash outs were fucking epic. They were fucking epic, bro. Straight up. Mazer, we're all pals. Damn right, we're all pals, bro. He's got to stop being poor. It's gross. Oh, somebody got to do it, Mazer. I appreciate you, bro, for real. But yeah, it's Glammy's crash out where it was peak fucking content. It just was. I'm sorry. It just was, bro. That's all I'm saying. Buff sings the Pokemon song to the Immigrant News Story. The song is sung by Buff, which makes it funny. Let's check it out.
We'll put it out.
I don't know. Oh my God, we only got 10 minutes left?
We have 10 minutes left and I forgot. I have something really funny I want to show you. Holy shit. I forgot to tell you about this. Did you see the fucking shit that Homeland Security put on their fucking Twitter?
Shit. Oh no, I put it, bro.
Oh yeah, the fucking, like the Pokemon shit about gotta catch them all, bro.
When I changed my fucking name, I wanted to talk about it. How was it the gotta catch them all Pokemon thing? Yes. And it used the fucking Pokemon theme as a fucking backtrack for catching
I can only play
That's actually hilarious.
Small little bits of it because obviously it's like the Pokemon
No, I'll sing it. Just play it.
Okay, Buff's gonna sing the theme.
No, you gotta do the background. You gotta.
Let me do like 5 seconds so they can see that it's real. Okay.
I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. And then the catch them is my real test. The drain them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide for Pokemon to understand there's Mexicans inside. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. What?
I'm fucking done.
Come on, Buff. Come on, Buff. Fucking grown-ass man. Pokemon song, bro, by heart. Come on, Buff. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. All right. On to locale test. Test goes over what they what they would do to shake up all the shows. So I guess they give their opinion, right? Because we all love opinions here in the KCA. We all love opinions there in the LCU, right? They all love opinions, right? It's just, remember that whole it's just my opinion arc with nerds, right? They'd fucking, the higher the dono, the more of like, I guess, what's the word? Controversial opinion they would do, right? Blah, blah, blah. In my opinion, right? They're like feathers and assholes, bro. We all got opinions. That's just kind of what I see. Let's hit up test. Let's see what, let's see.
Last night. That's good. He deserves it, to be fair. GG to fucking.
See what I'm saying? Already, bro. Leaderboard. Going down the leaderboard. What would you do with this? What would you do with that? What would you do with this? What would you do with that? This is why the leaderboard is a fucking problem. This is exactly why the leaderboard is a fucking problem, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Ultra. W's in chat for Ultra, please.
Pokemon was sick, Ken. Don't be a hater. I was too busy playing outside to watch TV, bro. Saying.
Nerds, it'd be interesting to split them up, like I said, the CZ.
See what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Nerds Night, though, was wild. Because I remember, like, when the leaderboard was up back for, they were, like, second, third, and fourth, like, religiously. I think they lost a lot of their crowns, and that's what dropped them down. Which, I mean, you know, crowns come and go, right? It happens. It's just one of those things. Super chats come and go, right? Money is very fluid. Money is very fluid, chat. It comes in, it goes out. It comes in, it goes out. You know, it's just, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, I can't with the leaderboard, though.
You go on that, and like, I guess if, like, hypothetically, having Buff as a co-host would be pretty fucking cool, to be fair. It's not a bad idea. I like that.
You know, remember last month when they were like Die Hard, or was it last month? But they did that whole thing where they were like never going to break up. And I told him, I was like, look, man, me and Beans had that same situation, right? Me and Beans were like, we don't want to, like, you know, break up. We like what we got going on. We can fix this. We can fix this. And then when we were separated and, like, you know, Beans went on to do her thing, Batgirl came in. It was probably the best thing that happened for Cafe at the time. Like, I'll never take any away from Beans, right? She helped me build that channel. She helped me get it up there. She went in there with me, did the daily shows or whatever, right? I'll never take anything away from Beans, but it came to a point where a change had to happen. And then Batgirl came in and the rest is history. But maybe the same thing will happen with Nerds. I don't know. Because this is, you know, Nerds with Zay and Buff has been the most successful of any of them on that show. It's just leaps and bounds, right? But, I mean, it's one of those things, man.
Cafe, I think, will stay. Either that or maybe they'll replace Batgirl, but I don't know. Like, people are fucking loving Cafe, so I don't think they're going to fuck with Cafe at all.
Yeah, fucking Cafe's doing amazing. Cafe really was good, bro.
But really fucking with Cafe. Plus, Cafe's doing the best it's ever done.
Thank you, Nightmare. Appreciate that. Are you saying I suck, Nightmare? God. I mean.
And like,
how about just eliminate Nerds and put Zay Zooted on Cafe with Tommy, because I seen them together, and then fucking put Buff Weeb on Test with either me or you, and then you just take Nerds completely out.
Well, this is what I was saying.
I do think personally, I think your mama's going to end up on Rewind because he does the clips and he does the commentary, he does the funny bits and all that shit. I think he's next up to go on Rewind. That's just me personally.
I know a lot of people like Nerds, but Nerds is just like, I mean, the donors can go just find somebody else, or, you know, the crowd will just find somebody else. And, you know, really.
You bring up a really interesting question. It's like, what would happen to Nerds if they were split up and put on different shows? Like, is Nerds going to get rebranded? Like,
I mean, as far as rebranding channels, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if Keem has talked to hosts, like if they know, if two hosts know they're going to be on a show together and they're different, they may have been talking about like a rebranding or whatever, maybe. But I don't know about rebranding at this point. Balls will definitely get rebranded, but I'm telling y'all, bro, Lolcow Balls, make it into a sports show. It's already there. You can already fucking do it. The name is there. It's got to change the fucking icon and be done with it. That's all I'm saying. But it's just, you know, it is what it is.
Put Eric and Freshy Fresh on there with Michelangelo.
Freshy Fresh with fucking with Mystic on. Mystic. How about that? Except
that'd be crazy.
Freshy Fresh needs an actual manager though, because that motherfucker can't do shit in his own.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Freshy Fresh does need guidance, bro. Nothing against you, Freshy, but you need some fucking guidance, bro. It's just kind of one of those things. Vit, when did your mom and Nightmare make up? I must have missed it. Last I remember, they were fighting. Bro, they're a fucking married couple, bro. They argue and they fight. They argue and they fight, then they come together and they're good. It just takes the slightest little thing to fucking trigger them to fucking argue again, right? It's just kind of their dynamic, which I think this is an awesome dynamic. This is the best test has ever been, in my opinion. But I mean, I don't know who they put. I don't know who they put, right? But I mean, yeah.
Oh wait, Sky Monkey said Keema might get 25% each. Oh, there we go. I thought that was the case. To be fair, all right. So nerds could potentially be rebranded then as hypothetical. Cafe, I don't think is getting touched. We're obviously getting changed. I think either one of us or both of us is going to be switched off. I don't.
A lot of people think Nightmare is going to get fired finally, but I mean, does that happen? I doubt it. I don't see fucking Nightmare getting fired personally, but totally not Grimm's Gallery. Look how Rewind is every show. It is every show. I mean, all the shows fucking do Rewind now, and that was definitely a detriment to Rewind. Personally, I think that. I always like doing it on Cafe because I've said this a million times. With us being the first show of the day, I want to do a recap of all the shows that continue storylines and all that shit. I think it was good, especially with the UK audience, because a lot of them can't stay up to see Rewind. But I mean, all the shows doing it and all this shit. I mean, like if you pull like one or thing out of like the universe for yesterday or the day or whatever and talk about and give your opinion, fine. But to start running down all the shows, like it's, this is not it personally.
No. It depends on the situation. Rewind's getting a full rebrand. I think it'd be fair if you replace both of them. Balls isn't getting touched. Nuts, if they're getting rid of the...
Balls will get touched, right? No pun intended. And I know I didn't show you the screen. That's fine. I'll do it now. Balls is getting touched. And Keem even said, like, Balls is no longer safe. So, but yeah, and then we'll get to Rewind or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I think Nuts is safe. I don't see Nuts going anywhere. And Scooter will probably continue to do Bus and Nuts because he said we're gonna give it till the end of the year to have new hosts or one host can only have one show till the end of the year. We're gonna figure that out, but yeah, I just don't see it.
2-host rule, they're getting rid of Scooter off Nuts because Scooter is on Nuts.
What? Nuts ain't getting touched, bro. Nuts ain't getting touched.
No, Nuts. Fuck Bus. I'm thinking of my bad. Bus. My bad.
Oh, Bus. Yeah.
So I'm fucking, bro. Nuts, Bus, Balls. The words just fucking filibuster my brain. No, Nuts ain't getting touched. Sorry. I think Bus. Yeah. If he's getting rid of the 2-host rule this month, he's taking Scooter off it because he ain't gonna.
I can see that because Keem's even said plenty of times like Rastoff and Sweet Tea were fine. They didn't need a third, but for some odd reason, Rastoff wants a third. Why that is, I don't know. Because normally, maybe he wants like a live-esque style format, like he's like the Keemstar and the other two are the Boogie and the Wings. Maybe that's where he feels he's strongest. And then with Billy, it's just a hangout show, right? Because balls hang, just saying. But yeah, I could see Keem really wanting to, take away the third host on all these, not on all the shows, but especially on Bus, taking away that third host on Bus. With Kid behind the camera, since he owns the show, he's not really a host, so I guess it can be seen a little bit differently. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do think that he's going to put in, just having Rastoff and Sweet Tea on Bus. So I do think that's going to eventually happen.
Look, Nuts is just doing bits at the moment.
Yeah. And you know what? Rastoff, like I said, Rastoff is just making money hand over fist on that goddamn Bus. So it's.
I mean, I don't know. I don't understand some of these goals that Rastoff does, honestly and truly. Like, is it my place to judge? No, I mean, publicly judge. I don't publicly judge. Well, I do a little bit. But though the asshole infatuation with Scooter, right? It's weird, bro. It is so weird. I know Tina called him out for saying that he doesn't really do it. He just kind of puts his finger like down like the small of his back or whatever and then does it, right? But I mean, fake or not, it's the illusion, right? It's the illusion that this happens. And I don't understand why people want to pay for that. I don't. That's kind of why I'm not meant for the LCU anymore, because they're going in a direction where it's kind of like that, right? And it's just not me, not at all me. Like it's just not it. But Han Solo, he's Judge Ken. Well, there you go, bro. There you go. All right.
Yeah, there's no need to get rid of him.
Now live, bro. You know my theory for live? What I think would be a cool idea.
What?
They have a great 2-host dynamic at the moment, but like they're fizzling on ideas. I think it'd be a phenomenal idea is if they had a guest host for every other show.
Tommy C?
No, but I think it should rotate. Why not the entirety of the LCU? Nobody keeps it fresh, right? Like Tommy C's a fucking great dude. Don't get me fucking wrong. I'm not even gonna argue with that. But imagine like Lolcow Live with Boogie, Wings, and Yo Mama. Lolcow Live with Boogie, Wings, and Buff Weave. Lolcow Live with Boogie, Wings, and Billy.
That's actually a good idea, right? That actually is a good idea because it'll get exposure on the main show for all the hosts to kind of see what they can do. And maybe, you know, fans will look at them in a different light, right? They'll look at them in a way like, hey, let me check their show out. Let me see what they do on their own show, right? So I can see where Nightmare is going with this. Personally, I'm just going to be flat out honest. I don't see live being the main show much longer with what's happening with like Boogie and Wings. Like, I mean, the whole entire thing is just a fucking shit show the entire fucking time. That's just kind of how I see it. But as far as them being like the main show now, I just don't see it happening. I truly don't see it happening. I think Buster Nuts is going to end up taking that just because of the amount of money they make and shit. And I mean, it's just a fact. Rastov prints money. Like, he puts a goal up, it gets hit, right? It just is what it is. It happens. People love that guy. So I think, or either that or Rastov is going to get moved to live. You know what I mean? But I mean, that may or may not happen. I don't know. But it's, yeah, we'll have to see.
Like, it's just every 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or every Friday, just a different Lolcow host.
No, I don't like Boogie. Just when he gets other hosts on the show, he just talks about himself for like fucking 55
But
minutes.
To be fair, bro, like, you know, when I did the weekend
That is true.
thing with him, I was the new person there that was there to rein in the fucking wild accusations they were throwing at him and JKB. They were just throwing some hella shit on this dude, and I'm like, damn, like, these are all accusations. You're saying you have the proof, but you're not showing any fucking proof. And like, if I wasn't there, the fucking, again, that's why I think the third host is outside the loop is a good idea, because it stops that from going too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you would be good there. I mean,
If they do end up doing the third host route, the third host would need to be a wrangler of some sort. That's what would need to happen. Like, they have the format, they know what they're going to do, but that third host wrangles it all and kind of keeps them on track, right? Let Boogie and Wings be Boogie and Wings with the wildest shit they say, with the shit they do, yes. But, like, as an example, like, when Boogie wants to go outside and do something, you know what I mean? Like, being able to, like, click off and have everyone full screen until he does something and go back to full screen, right? Because whenever, like, there's, like, the main screen or whatever, because they always show Discord, right? They don't do one of these, right? They always like to show Discord for like the small little frame. Whenever people come in and they're at the very bottom just talking, I mean, it's visually not appealing in my opinion, but that's just me. Thick Gemini, what up, bro? Welcome. Silver Knight, what up, bro? Appreciate you being here. So, but that's just my opinion, right? But who am I? But let's continue.
I don't think rotating. Yeah, I don't think rotating host is good, bro. I just think
I don't know.
You are somebody else that can rein in fucking Boogie's craziness and talk shit back. Because Scooter was on there too, and he didn't rein in shit. He just let Scooter.
Yeah, but Scooter's also a Lolcow, right? Scooter's that dude that's gonna fucking, you know, do the dumb stupid shit, right? That's him. He needs a wrangler, and that's why, like, when Keem is on nuts with Albert and fucking Scooter, he's kind of the wrangler to keep him focused. Like, they do their bit, yeah, but then they go back to being focused. Han Solo, Wings is great on live, yeah, but a lot of people like them on bus as well. Like the him, Rastov, and Sweet Tea dynamic, a lot of people like that. But Wings has already said he ain't doing no other show but Lolcow Live, right? He's already said that. Maybe that'll change if, you know, bus continues to climb and live drops, right? Could be. But I think at some point, if it gets bad enough, I think Keem's going to end up coming back to live. I truly do. If it gets bad enough. Because that's like the money-making show, right? That's the hub show. That's kind of like where it all started. So, you know. Are there any changes you would like to see happen, Ken? I mean, I don't know. I truly don't know. Like, I'd really have to think about it. I mean, I think Yo Mama on Rewind is probably the best fit. Yo Mama and Zay on Rewind. I think that would be awesome because Zay has like that deep dive mentality. And Yo Mama has that storytelling mentality with the clips and the shit talking and all that. And Zay can match energy very well. But it's, I don't know. Duck Savannah, what was the point in bringing Wings back then? Because they thought it was going to bring the magic back. And I think Keem was sorely mistaken when he thought that it was just going to be magical again, going back to where it was, right? The LCU evolved, right? Fucking Keem and Boogie evolved. You know, they had different hosts up there, right? Fucking Rastov, CD Bitch, and fucking Batgirl, right? It had to evolve. And since they evolved without Wings and then Wings came back, trying to get that magic while everyone else is changing to be what the new LCU is, I don't think it was what he thought it was going to be, truly, right? That's just me.
Let Boogie say whatever the fuck he wants. You need somebody on there that's going to be like, you're a fucking liar, bitch, or, you know, you're a fat slob or some shit like that. Talk shit to him. instead of just trying to believe everything that he said. Because he just goes on these long ass rants about his life and his mom touches his tipples. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? So
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Scatty Monkey, I like the rule coming one show per host. Sick of seeing Rastoff and Scooter on so many shows. Yeah, well, they print money, bro. Like, they just print money. And right now, with how it is, right, you know, any show that prints money is going to get fucking preferential treatment, right? It just is what it is. And the fact that you have both of them on the show, on one show with Sweet Tea, with her one-liners and her crazy fucking stories and mindset and all this shit, it just is what it is, bro. LP, Ken, looking back at it, do you feel it would have been better if you physically confronted Wings and put him in place in Fat Camp? So, I doubt it. I don't think that would have changed anything. Again, like, that whole situation with Kelly, I know he says thought he was pushing me instead of Kelly. Like, it's just, you know, the way it all happened, like, so fucking fast, and just Wings being like 15 feet in front of me before he fucking took off, and Kelly yelled, Wings, stop, or Jordy, stop, or whatever. I literally had to run up there and like react. So when y'all see me grabbing him, it's because I had to run up and like grab that dude. And then and then Kelly was in front of him trying to stop. So I didn't want to go in front and fucking push Kelly out of the way. And then whenever you see me kind of step to the side, it's because there was a table right there. So if I would have kept going into the table, it would have knocked the table or whatever. And, you know, Kelly could have been like pushed down because she was already on that side of Wings, and Boogie was right there. Like, it was a lot happening in the split second, right? Like, obviously hindsight's always 20/20, but I think that if me and Kelly had swapped positions and whatever happened was going to happen, I don't think that would have changed anything. I don't think, maybe he wouldn't have been fired or whatever, maybe because the whole like DV situation or people alleging the DV situation. I think maybe that would have lessened, but I mean, it's hard to say. All right, so Lolcow Queens. So they had agreed for Glammy to come up on Lolcow Queens to kind of tell her side of the story, right? As far as the whole Rasoff and her with Chubby. So let's go ahead and get into that.
So it's about self-respect at this point. Right. It really is. It's about, I'm all done being treated like, the bullying is atrocious. Like, maybe it was a troll or whatever, but, and I don't care. It's like, yeah, okay, that's what this is all about. That's fine. You can have it. Go ahead. I'm all done.
LP, you're able to wrap your whole arms around Wings, Sam. You must have a badass reach if you did. I'm 6'5", bro, so I got a reach.
I'm not going to sit there and be put myself into a community that doesn't value me, that doesn't treat me like a human, that doesn't see me for a person, who just sees me as a kicking stone or something to tear down. And it's like, I'm not doing it. Right. I'm all done. So,
I mean, when you've got someone that's arguably the second in charge coming after you that hard, it has to make you feel a certain kind of way.
It does. As an intern, like, I'm not even on a show yet. Like, leave me alone. Like, let me settle for like 5 minutes. That's fine that you guys want to have your fun games and kicks and shit, but it's like, I don't even get the dust doesn't even settle on a show that I touch before people just start stabbing at me. And it's...
That is true, bro. Like I said, Glammy's always been the biggest punching bag in the LCU, and I hated it for her. I really, truly did. Living my life. What up? Let's remember, Keem started the whole thing with Wings and ran yet again anything for content. I mean, behind the scenes, like, there was some shit happening when everyone was off camera. Like, they were literally in the house, like, yelling at each other, and I, like, stepped in between them, right? And I had Wings behind me and, like, Keem in front of me, and I kind of had my arm out like this to kind of keep them touching each other. Like, that whole thing happened. And then when Keem came back out is when Jordy went, like, to the back of the house and was kind of walking around the side to go to his truck and leave. And then whenever, I guess, Wings heard Boogie saying what he was saying, that's when Wings fucking took off. And I wasn't even paying attention. I was talking to other people that were there, just kind of talking about it. And then fucking, you know, I heard Kelly yell, and then I was like, oh shit. So I took off. And because, like I said, it was so much shit happened in a short period of time. Again, hindsight's always 20/20, right? But so much shit happened in a short period of time, man. It's hard, right? It's hard. But anyways, yeah, back to Glammy. Yeah, I don't know why she kept coming back. Like, I think at some point, Glammy just should have been, look, this just ain't for me. Fuck it. I'm just going to roll on with my life. Kind of like I'm doing. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, I feel bad for her, but I'm also like, you should have took the chance to leave, man. Truly. Like, I don't know if she just thought, like, this was it. this was it. Like, this is it for her. Like, her last chance into like internet stardom. And then again with Keem hyping her up when she first came into the LCU, right? I see something in Glammy. She's entertaining. No one else sees what I see, blah, blah, blah. It didn't work out, and Keem was wrong on that one. He just was. I mean, we saw the fucking milkers crash outs with Glammy. We saw the nerds crash outs with Glammy. We saw the infamous Tech Talk crash out with Glammy, right? But, you know, it just is what it is, man.
It's like, and whatever. That's your game, that's your bag, that's your deal. Fine. I don't want to be a part of it. I am all fucking set. I love myself too much to put myself in a community of people that doesn't want me there. I hear you. You don't want me. I don't want to be there any more than you want me here. I am fun motivated. When the fun is done, I'm all done with it. I am not having fun. This sucks. I am moving on.
She's always said that too, and I'll give her credit there. Yeah, because I mean, I don't think she was having fun probably 85% of the time she was here, man. I really truly don't. But I mean, you know, it's one of the things you can't get big headed, right? Living my life. Keem was hyping her up to use her like everyone else, like he does everyone else. You can't let it get to you, like the hype and all that shit. You got to stay humble. And I think that's something that I always tried to stay humble, you know, because that's how I was raised. I was raised to stay humble and not take anything for granted. And I just kind of did the best I could, and it just didn't work out. And like I said, I'm glad it didn't work out, because what the LCU is right now is not for me. It's just not for me, and I'm okay with that. I have Caint now. I have Caint, and this is it. This is it for me.
That's just it.
And see, I think that's a real tragedy. I think the LCU, more than anything, we need interns. We need fresh blood. We need people that are hungry. Glammy is willing to do anything. All she wants is a little support from the higher-ups. I mean, when we've got Rastov going after her, for Christ's sake, how do you think that makes her feel? You've got...
Gizzy, I might have to disagree with here, because she wants, like, fresh blood and interns and shit. But the thing is, as soon as someone fresh comes in, they're just... Yeah, they get a little bit of time to like blossom, but immediately people are going to talk shit and go in. You know what I mean? And you know, some people just can't handle that shit. I mean, I think Ultra is one of those dudes that could handle it, and he was willing to do anything. I mean, look at the fucking New York City IRL stream he did with the wig and the dress and all that shit. Again, not my type of entertainment. I don't know what's entertaining about that, but I'm not really an IRL stream type of person anyway. Because there's just so much downtime, and you're waiting for like that clippable moment, right? And then as soon as it's done, you're back down at the straight line. But you know, it is what it is.
Not someone it is such a fucked up situation to me that we've got someone that's willing to go and help out all these different shows and she does so much. And like I said, I've been guilty of laughing too, but that's okay. Glammy was okay with that. But when it's constantly
and it's
while. Right, but when it's all the hosts and all the you got to have a break. As someone who has been through the ringer, I get it. You got to have someone in your corner, and you expect your higher ups to be in your corner.
So that kind of goes back to what I said before about a joke and really getting to somebody. You know, it's a thin line, and using that joke excuse is always an easy fallback, right? In the name of comedy. And when you're to be entertaining, when people say be entertaining in the LCU, I feel like they want you to make an ass out of yourself, right? That's what I view as what they think entertainment is. Unless you're a Keemstar, right? Because he's entertaining, just being his like amping up his personality, being charismatic, right? But I don't know, man. I just think if someone says, all right, be entertaining, they want you to make an ass out of yourself so they can laugh at you. I truly think that's what it is. And some people just aren't willing to do that, right? It's just kind of, you know, it is what it is. Duck Savannah Ultra host role got taken away from him. That was because of Wombat, and Wombat lost his mod. I think that's a whole big thing. But I truly think that I think Ultra's going to get it back tonight, so he can be on Aussie on October the 1st. Truly, I mean, he's shown he's willing to do whatever, right? So it is what it is. What's coming up on this clip? Maybe unsub from Queens. Okay, Skip, appreciate you. And then to be fair, if Keem didn't give it to him, he never had it in the first place. Good point.
And you got it wrong. The first thing that Rastov said to me was the list.
Can I show that?
I tagged you.
Okay.
Yeah, I tagged you in it. Go for it. Because that was the first thing he said. After I got off of Chubby and he decided to troll me there, he personally tags me and Sweet Tea just to go at me for fun. That Xavier person is his fan.
Right.
That Xavier person is his fan. That is somebody who started on Tech the $100 to kick me off my show. Or to have me silenced. And
All right, so I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. This is Rastoff, right, at 5:10 in the morning. Glammy Logic turned on Savage and Psychomom to go to Nerds. Turned on Leppy and Fanro when they stuck their necks out for her and went back to Milkers. Got fired off Milkers and put on Nerds anyway. Turned on Leppy and got him fired. Turned on Pharaoh and got him fired. Turned on Zay and got fired. Turned on CD-ROM first chance she got. But I am the snake because I had Sweet Tea's back because she's my co-host. That's what loyalty looks like. Unfortunately, you've never had it or gotten it before, so I get you don't understand what it looks like. It's not like I helped you as much as I could, but let's keep playing the victim card. It's the last one in my hand.
He ended up spending $100
In your hand, sorry, not his hand.
to have me silenced for 45 minutes on my own show. Now, was it funny at the time? Sure, and I took it for a little while, but then it started to get, like, aggravating. Like, you can't even speak on your own show. Like, that's not content, that's just aggravating. Like,
It did get bad. It did get bad. So here, I'm going to make this big because it's hard to read, and if I make it big, you can't read it all. But so Glammy Lodge, sorry.
I was trying to save the show as the loyalty.
No.
Was because of being loyal to those girls.
You talking about Milkers?
That was the loyalty.
No, I know that.
I had no loyalty to Leppy and Pharaoh because I wasn't there yet. I was trying to save the show that I was already on. Oh no, put that back. Let's go back one for one. Let's go tit for tat. I'll debunk them all, motherfucker. Let's go.
Wait a minute. It's going in my ear 3 times over, bro. Why?
Sorry.
No, it's not on your end. It's something Johnny needs to fix.
Okay, Turner, Leppy, and Pharaoh, when they stuck out there for Nerds. I explained that one. Got fired off Milkers and put on Nerds anyway. That was already going to happen. Like, I already got fired off of there.
Yeah, so that was a whole big thing, right? Because normally, excuse me, 1 second. Normally, when there's like a host change or like some shit, kind of like with the fucking hog showing up at Fat Camp, right? You have to make it entertaining to the audience. Have like some grand reveal or have like some master plan, right? Like Keems said that about the hog going to Fat Camp. So I think personally, it's kind of like this as well. It's just. You have to lead into the next person with some sort of drama to try to kick the new cast off so they have something to build on, right? They kind of build who they are, whatever, right? But, it's, yeah.
Did you get Leppy or Pharaoh fired? That's the one I'm very curious of. Yeah.
I didn't.
I know. I mean, did Leppy even show up for work? I remember all this. I was a viewer. And didn't he have issues with skit? I mean, there were issues. There were issues.
He didn't even have a computer.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, he was doing it from his iPad or his phone at some point or some shit. He was trying to get a PC at some point so he could try to like host the streams and all that shit. Glammy was still learning OBS at the time. She wasn't the best at it. We also saw that on Milker. She wasn't the best at OBS either, but she was running, supposed to do all that. So, I mean, I don't know, man. She got dealt a shitty hand, but she also kind of went with the shitty hand. She really didn't try to like change anything. And I think Glammy's the type of person that's kind of go with the flow and just kind of just whatever's being said, do with really no kind of like, not pushback, but just no real like her own self put in it, if that makes sense. Like she never did anything Glammy. She did everything everyone else told her to do. She never put her own spin on anything. So I also think that was kind of down to her. That was given to her detriment as well, or attributed to it. That's what I'm looking for.
He couldn't play. His fucking laptop was draggy. He couldn't do OBS for anything on his computer. Plus, he knew nothing about games. The only games he knew was fucking the Mario thing. That was it. That was his bread and butter. Was Mario. Suck the teat of Mario. Then he ended up like going back and forth with he was trying to get me against Exile Warrior, who was a part of our docket team at the time. Little did I know he was in fucking talking to Exile Warrior the entire fucking time that he's sitting there telling me not to trust him.
Yeah, so it's all about building drama, build some type of storyline, build just something for these shows to build on, right? That's what I think was happening. Was it fucked up? Yes, it was fucked up. But I think that was the end result or the end goal. Now, Exile and Glammy should have had a conversation about it all so they could know how to build on it and kind of go with it. But, I mean, this is what happens when you manufacture drama, right? This is what happens when people try to plan some type of drama. If not everyone's on the same page, it's going to end up being real because some people are going to take it personally, right? Which you could argue you want that, but that could also ruin friendships. I mean, look what happened to Glammy and Zay on Nerds, right? That straight up almost ruined their fucking friendship. Luckily they figured it out and they got it, going now. But that's what happens.
Well, shouldn't you be telling this to Keem?
She has.
Should this be going? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what the hell? We can't do nothing about it.
No.
I'm gonna skip ahead to Keem coming in because they kind of say the same thing or they kind of loop a little bit. God, I love looping. It's the best.
It is. It's not his fault.
It is.
How?
I think
he gave that-
Rastov.
Hold on, let me go back a little bit.
I'm sort of powerful. Well, good fucking job. God, it's so stupid.
She is I mean, it is crazy to me. I've seen it on Chubby. They donate and say fire Glammy. I mean, that's I've seen donations that say
all of you.
no, it's
So here's the thing I'll say about, Rastov having power. I mean, Keem straight up said on Balls, right, when he's like talking about what he thinks about doing with all the shows, changing hosts, changing schedules. He straight up told Rastov, eventually you're going to have to do this, right? And he even said, right, when, was it Keem, Xylee, Billy, and Rastov were on that call, because Keem talked about that. I think that was the chat that I was in. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But, that's beside the point. But yeah, Keem straight up said, Rastov, you're eventually going to have to do this. So, I mean, Rastov could be internalizing that. He could subconsciously, my voice is cracked. I can't. He could subconsciously know he has some sort of power here, but he tries to be a nice person. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to shit on Rastov by any means, but he does have some power. He just does. I mean, him and Keem talk about all the shows all the time, and Rastov may make a suggestion, and I think Rastov's even said before, I make a suggestion and Keem goes the opposite. So I try to make the opposite suggestion of what I actually think, so Keem goes along with it, right? Rastov said that. So, I mean, Rastov in power, he has a little bit of pull. He truly does have a little bit of pull, and anyone that says he doesn't, you're blind. But, that's just me.
definitely seen it.
Hey, Keemstar, what's up?
This is crazy.
It's your
It is
fault.
what it is. It's not his fault.
It is.
How?
I think
he gave that-
Rastov is being a bully.
Yeah.
And you allowed it because he's a bitch, and you fucking created another goddamn monster who thinks he's better than everybody.
There it is. Let me see what other clips we have on Queens, because Keem joined the call and they talk about the bullying the community. All right, so let's go into this.
This is crazy.
It's your
It is
fault.
what it is. It's not his fault.
It is.
How?
I think
he gave that-
Rastov is being a bully.
Yeah.
And you allowed it because he's a bitch, and you fucking created another goddamn monster who thinks he's better than everybody.
He definitely he does think he's better than everyone. That's
does.
an ongoing problem. But yeah, Gidgey, you're the manager of Chubby.
Yeah, so we're going to go into, Gidgey being the manager at Chubby, her thoughts on the whole matter. Rastov comes up here in a little bit to kind of say his side of the story. But if I was Gidgey, I probably would have felt some type of way that, someone of higher rank is coming in to cuck you and, setting rules and goals and all that shit. I mean, I kind of get if Gidgey's pissed off, right? I totally understand it. Rocky B, I haven't been around much in months, but Rastov always did right by me. I don't know what's up now. I mean, Rastov being the community manager, him and Keem have conversations. I'm not saying nothing negative about the dude. It's just the truth. And, Rastov prints money and people see that. And Rastov has a lot of fans, right? And they donate big to whatever show he's on, right? It just is what it is. But, I mean, it's all in what you find is entertaining, right? If Rastov does what you think is entertaining, you're going to support the entertainer of your choice. Me personally, I don't think fingers and asses is entertaining. I just don't. I don't see the point. But people pay for it. I mean, what was it, 6 red donos? People did that shit. They pay $600 to see Scooter do that shit again that he's already done before, right? It was you pay $600 for an encore. If that's what you want to pay for, that's what you want to pay for. I'm not here to judge you. I just don't understand how that's content. So
You should be calling the shots, not Rastov. But
Right.
yeah.
100%.
That was atrocious. And I just, that was atrocious, Keemstar. It was awful. It was
So
ridiculous.
You're quitting the LCU now?
I'm not doing anything that's going to hurt me personally. I'm
And I'm glad Glammy finally realized this shit. I'm glad she finally did, bro. This just ain't for her. It's just not. She can't take being the butt of the joke. I mean, people just love seeing her crash out because they were epic, and it's in her best interest for her mental health. And she even said it's starting to affect her marriage, and her husband finally put his foot down. So I'm glad. I mean, I met her husband. He's a real laid back person. I mean, he didn't cause any issues. He was quiet, kind of did his own thing. I mean, you could see her when she was on the gaming streams. He hopped up there and he got on camera, was trying to help her with her gaming streams. He's very supportive of her. And I think they've known each other since high school or some shit. So they've been lifelong friends damn near. So, shout out to him. I trust you to be honest, Ken. That's why I'm here. Thank you, Rocky. I appreciate that. I try and be fair to everybody. I really, truly do. That could be a bad thing in some people's eyes, but I try and be fair, bro.
Fun motivated. I told you this before. When it stops being fun for me, I'm done. I'm no longer want to be torn down so that everybody can have a good day.
We're not gonna get those cookies after all, are we? I mean, I was waiting for cookies for 9 months.
You are never gonna get those cookies, Tina. Sorry.
Damn it! Fuck!
I know.
Tina hates fucking Glammy. Always has hated Glammy with a passion, bro. Like even at Fat Camp, they'd fucking go at each other. It was beautiful, but you know, like off camera. But yeah.
You fucked it up.
Well, can you do one last show on Chubby?
That would mean a lot.
She didn't, by the way. She left the server.
Well, you got to say goodbye. You were over there for a little while. You got to say goodbye to the people.
Say goodbye to people who don't want me there anyway? What am I saying goodbye for? For what? Say goodbye to the people that didn't want me there in the first place?
Well, I'm a little confused on. Oh no, Rastov talks shit. He's not even a part of that show, so who cares?
It's not that. It's everything. I just touch it.
The thing is, though, right, with Rastov being a predominant member of the community, and you know he has a lot of fans that support him. If he goes into a show and he shits on the easiest target in the LCU, people are going to go with that because Glammy does not have a lot of fans in the LCU. She just doesn't. It's just a fact. You know, it's just kind of one of those things. Living my life. Doesn't Rastov check to see how many times you say his name? You need to give him an alias. Nah, I think that's over and done with. I mean, we had a little thing, and you know we're good now. And plus, I'm criticizing the content in front of me. I'm not just directly shit talking him, you know. So I mean, he's involved in this story, right? So I'm gonna say his name. It is what it is. But
I grace a show's presence for 2.3 seconds, and everybody just comes out.
$26.85. Glammy, don't let them get you down. You still have fans on your side.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I know there is a group of people who are in my corner, and I get that, and I love them very much, and I do appreciate it. But the bullying on all fronts, hosts included, it's too much. It's not fun. I'm sorry, it's just not. I'm not money motivated. I'm fun motivated, and I'm over it.
Oh shit!
You're just not built for this.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's just the wrong community for me.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is, yeah.
I think it is personally. Like that's just me. Tina goes in on Glammy. I want to make sure I get to that. Let me see what the next clip is. Rastov joins the call. Keem confronts him for the bullying campaign. All right, let me see.
I really do. I think that
some places they'll drag the meat off.
No idea what happened still. Rastov.
All right, cool. All right, let's get to that. So Rastov joins the call to kind of give his point of view of what happened.
All right, Rastov. The way I
Puss in Boots. What up, Puss in Boots? Thank you for being here.
Understand it is you are a fucking bully. You are a piece of shit.
Definitely.
You went into Chubby, where poor Glammy Lammy is just interning, trying to exist. And you started a whole bully campaign against her today at the end of Chubby. And then you continue that bully campaign in the Discord. And now Glammy's husband, Dave, is like, we're not doing this anymore. I'm not letting you be the punching bag of the LCU. This is going to end. And now they're fighting so bad that they might break up over this. So Glammy is choosing her husband over the LCU and is leaving the LCU. And you are to blame, you fucking.
I mean, no one should choose the LCU over their spouse. I don't give a fuck who you are. I mean, if you're already rocky and you started the job, and there's already pre-existing problems that have dated back or whatever, then this could be the linchpin. But no one should pick their spouse. I for sure as fuck was never gonna do that. Like, you know, I told my wife, I was like, I'll never let me streaming or anything get in the way of our marriage. And if it ever does, please tell me so I can quit. I will literally delete everything and just stop if that ever came to it. But, you know, Glammy being the easy target, Rastov knowing the stature he has in the LCU, I could see I know what I mean, him being a bully. 100% he was being a bully. I understand what Keem is saying here. But again, like you don't want someone to fucking get to the point where their spouse has to step in and say, like, stop. This isn't for you anymore. Rocky B, Glammy should just stream on her own and focus on having fun. Yes, you should, bro. Just stream on your own, build your own fucking audience, right? I mean, it may take you a little bit of time, but I mean, just do it. I mean, I love streaming on my own and doing my own thing. I got 60 people here. I love it. Only got 334 views. That's fine. I'm good with it. I love being here and doing this shit. I'm on my own, doing my own thing, right? Solo streaming Ken. It's fucking beautiful. But let's get it.
Asshole. That's the story.
If you know the story, why am I here?
That was so much better.
Yeah, that was better.
Yeah, I know how to tell a story to the audience, and everyone else will learn that too. Jesus.
It's a quick question though. If she's announcing her departure, why is she on screen?
Because I asked her to come up.
Oh, yeah, you dick.
I asked her when she told me the story. I asked her to come up on Queens because Gidgey's the actual manager, not you, where you were doing some management calls on Chubby saying $500 to fire her, which that's really more Gidgey's role. I said, let Gidgey vent because Gidgey feels strong that you were in the wrong. Let Glammy vent a little bit. And then before Glammy leaves, I asked her if she would do one more episode on Chubby, which she agreed to do.
Okay.
We want to thank
Say Gemini, I did her less exposure than she had. I mean, facts, bro. I mean, you're doing your thing, Double C, 100%, bro. I'll give you all the credit in the world. You're definitely doing your thing, 100%.
you, Rassoff. If that's all it took was you to bully her to get rid of her, holy shit. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, again, Tina fucking hates Glammy with a passion. Like, that's real. That's not just for the fucking show. They fucking hate each other.
Look, I just have these magical powers, I guess. Fucking, I didn't even know. I thought Keem made this shit up, to be honest, and was trolling me most of the time.
Mazer 1123 super chatted $20. Glammy is a pants shitting brain. Let Rastov keep bullying her.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's no
Come on, Mazer. I don't even know if you're here anymore, Mazer, but come on, Mazer.
reason for me to be here. There's
Okay,
absolutely no reason.
But listen, Glammy, we all get shit like that. People fucking donate.
But people have a lot.
Let me finish. People donate and say that I fucking jump on dildos on the railroad tracks. It's not true. It's not true.
You also
There's a video about that, though.
Yeah, there's yeah, it's fucking dumb.
that are behind you too.
Dude, it's hilarious.
Fan base that comes
20.
as long as I could.
Good.
I'm not.
What happened last night?
in jeopardy for this
Okay,
shit,
okay,
which is
Glammy,
fine.
can you stop for a second? Because I really want to hear Rassoff's perspective on what happened last night.
It was just it was a quiet, Monday evening for me. I watched Chubby like I always do. There's 10 minutes left. I made a joke, as I tend to do, about setting a goal of $500.
See, and again, joke being the excuse for really hurting somebody. It's an easy out, and it's that thin line you got to ride, right? But
for tomorrow to fire her off the show because it was killing the vibe and their fans weren't really enjoying it.
Huh.
And a guy said he would pay the $500 up front right now. If
Wait,
we
time up before you continue the story. I have an important question.
LC super chatted $21.54. Rastov the stretched out shirt and pubic beard is looking good tonight. Team, that was you bouncing on the train tracks BTW.
It was not me. That's why there's no facial expression. That's why they don't show the face, because then you would know it's not me, bro.
Oh, God.
If you
yeah, it's fucking, come on.
ruining Chubby by being an but
Can we please not give them any more ideas?
sorry, Tina. You if you would have seen the episode, you'd understand the joke. But Rastov, in your opinion, was Glammy in fact 100% ruining Chubby by being an intern there?
In my opinion, yes.
No.
I have not enjoyed.
Yeah, so Rastov says that he watches Chubby every day. He tries to watch it anyway before he goes to bed and all that. And he said that, Glammy ruined it. That's what basically he's saying. Like, since Glammy got up there you go. Sunshinery again, it's always a joke. The redirect joke. Yeah. That really pissed me off. That really did piss me off.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Well,
Is there another Rastov on this call?
He does have a
I
right
think
to an
so.
opinion, Glammy.
Oh, sure. Okay, sorry.
The last few episodes that she's been on it, I have not enjoyed it like I usually have my Chubby women. And I would just like to point out that I gave them the option of accepting the goal.
Super chatted $19.99. Glammy lied about being a mom. She was.
Yes, there was this whole thing about Glammy has kids and they were taken away at some point. I forgot who did the stream. I don't want to put that on anybody that didn't do the stream, but that basically she had kids and she got her kids were like taken away. I don't know any validity of that, but they showed video of Glammy talking about it. So I don't know. I don't want to talk on that because that's wild. But yeah, there's that whole big thing, and people were running with that for a while.
Forced to leave. She didn't choose her relationship last time. Now she's choosing her husband because she can't take care of herself. Glammy, you're a child in a 44-year-old woman's body.
Damn.
Go suck a dick. At least I have a family.
I mean, you don't know that.
Oh, you gotta be more compassionate. That's why people can't take you serious. Oh, go fuck off. You act like you just shot heroin up. You just shot heroin up. Thank you. Can I have another?
I gave it.
Fucking Tina. Oh man, that's hilarious. But yeah, bro, I don't know, bro.
Really the best of me.
Can I have another?
Oh, you guys don't get that at all. I gave
Tina.
the best of me for the longest time. I
Yes.
didn't lie about anything.
Dude, stop bringing that up. Glammy has not done heroin in a very long time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Heroin,
Shit.
It was cocaine. Yeah, get shit straight.
One of those.
Oh, listen, you got mad at me
Jesus.
because back in your day you were fucking gritting on ecstasy and sucked on fucking pinkies, and you got mad because you thought the whole LCU was gonna look bad on you. We love drugs here. The more the fucking merrier. We all do them. We don't give a fuck. You're so afraid of people liking you. You lie about doing drugs. God damn it.
I didn't lie.
LCU,
Explained
we
that
love
very,
drugs.
very well.
Yeah, that's a wild take, let me tell you. Skip, Few, this looks familiar. Old Rastov telling boss man what host should keep a job. I mean, I ain't gonna talk on that, but it is what it is. We'll leave it at that.
explained that many times that I was a club kid.
All right, guys.
I've never hit
Let's continue this and Rastov,
Okay.
continue your story with how you.
See, Albert being there, this is what I'm saying. They need to keep the children away from your show. Like, this is not good. This is what people are talking about. You know what I mean? It's dumb. It's dumb. Two separate entities. I know it's hard, but two separate entities.
Yeah. So I gave Chubby the option of accepting the goal, right? And they were like, we kind of like $500 more than we like Glammy. So they put the goal up. And the guy, it turns out he was maxed out for the day because he'd already donated to other shows. He was like, please, tomorrow. I won't spend any other money on any other shows. I will donate the $500 tomorrow. Right? So that's where we're at. And then she's just went nuts saying I was a backstabber and a snake and all this other shit because I took Sweet Tea's side and because I made some comments on a tier list that I did.
Okay, time out. Is that
chatted $19.99. Tina's on fire today. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Shout out
Rolling on the
Zeepish.
floor laughing emoji.
Yeah, but I mean, deep down, I think that if Angie and AMAC didn't do the goal and they were just like, yeah, we're not even worried about it because, I mean, were they going to hit that? Probably not. Like, let's just be honest. I probably wouldn't hit that, right? But it's the optics of it, right? And they say earlier, someone says, I think Keem said optics don't matter in the LCU, so there you go. But what does that say to an intern? Like, like, we'll fire them if you pay us $500, right? To Gigi's point, if you're trying to keep new blood and interns coming in, like fresh blood and all that shit, it's not a good look. And Keem has even said he don't want to do the, donate $50 to kick a host anymore, right? Like, they don't want to do that anymore. So Rastov doing that kind of goes against what Keem was wanting to do. Rastov was, in his mind, like stirring the pot and just trying to keep some drama going, just make it interesting for the last 10 minutes, I guess, whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to speak on it. That's just what I see. But it's just, I don't know. It's not a good look. It wasn't a good look on Angie and AMAC to actually do that. That's all I'm saying. There needs to be a little bit of accountability on their side as well.
Well, when you are on fire, you do need to stop, drop, and roll. So,
Dude, I
Glammy,
bring the best out in her.
Glammy, is it true that after he made the joke about firing you for the 500, you started calling him a snake and everything else?
He leaves out the fact that it was Xavier.
It's not what he
who
asked
was
you.
the one. Yeah, no, because you don't want that part heard. It was Xavier.
give a fuck
the one
who it
that
was.
trolling me on tech the entire time I was on there, and he was the one who was your supporter, by the way.
Yes, the guy that helped me out make you money is your biggest troll.
Started
Yes.
with the silencing me for 100 on my own show.
No.
Nobody can fight you.
$200. It was $200. Let's not get it twisted. It's a big difference. No, $200.
It was 45 minutes that I got silenced on tech.
For $200.
We're arguing
$200.
semantics.
Stop.
Yeah, we're whatever. Han Solo, Rocky, I've been keeping up for a while. This stream is pretty good representation of what Rastov's character has turned into. His ego has grown so much. He's likable only sometimes now. Skip Glammy's point is that it wasn't just regular viewers, one of Rastov's people, his fan, somebody that used to donos to mess with her before he owned her show, meeting her for 45 minutes. Yeah, so yeah, Xavier did do that. I definitely remember that one. And then, yeah, it's not a good look, bro. It's just not a good look at all. Like, they should have never done it because that basically it's a slap in the face to Glammy, in my opinion. And then, with the fact that, Rastov was doing that with one of his like biggest contributors that hated on Glammy a lot on Tech Talk. It's all a fucking whirlwind of shit, right? Thick Gemini, Rastov on Aussie was better. Well, there you go.
Stop. Dude, you're confusing everyone. You're talking about things that happened months ago.
No, that's why I was mad. Because
You're mad because he did. No. You're mad because the guy that muted you in the past, right? See how it took me 3 seconds to explain that? Did what?
Suggested that it would be 500 to get me fired again.
You make more money going out than you made here.
And then decided to do it, which I thought was bullshit.
Okay, but then you started calling him a snake and everything else, right?
Yeah, because he was already, when I was an intern and not even on a show, he was taking pot shots at me all over the place, but it wasn't even necessary. I wasn't even on a show. So there was no reason to. And then Sweet Tea would say stuff, and he would back her as far as like taking shots at me too. Again, not even on a show now. So there was no reason to.
So it was more of a back and forth than just Rastov bullying.
No, he totally started shit, and then I didn't say anything, and then he went in the main and ripped a whole entire list of lies that everyone.
I thought Gidgy did that. Yeah, or Gidgy. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I forgot Gidgy did that. But yeah, no, it's a long line of shit. It's a long line of BS, and it's just hate. It's just pure fucking hate at this point right now. And I mean, you can draw your own conclusion. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no, I did miss one.
And then deleted the fucker so nobody could find it.
I didn't delete shit. What do you want about?
We looked for it. It wasn't there. Somebody screen grabbed
Someone else.
Yeah, so there was a whole thing of like or a storyline that Rastov was going in like in all the docket chats because if you're a mod or above, you have access to all the docket chats. That he was going in there deleting stuff for people. I mean, where that went, I don't even fucking remember. I think it was basically he wasn't doing it, frying right, whatever. But I think that's what she's talking about right here.
Must have deleted that shit because I didn't.
Okay,
I'm proud of my work.
Rastov, can I ask a question real quick, please?
Of course you can, Tina.
Okay, why don't you just hook her and Sweet Tea up, because they're really alike, both of them. They're like two peas in a pod.
They hate each other.
They hate each other.
They hate each other worse than you hate her.
Super chatted $26.85. Tina, love you. Don't ever stop being you.
Thank you. I love you too. Hey, look here, Rastov. You could have been jerking off a kangaroo or something. Why did you have to go in the chubbies and fuck with this chick? You know she can't take this shit. I'm just saying, though, she's a weak-minded fucking whore. You already know that from the jump street, so why the fuck would you even go in there and do that? Shut the fuck up, get you just for 5 seconds. I trust you. But you know what, Glammy? You're making more money leaving the LCU than you ever did being here. So congratulations, you finally accomplished something in the LCU.
I mean, Tina's not wrong. I hate to say that. Tina is not wrong. But again, that just goes to her being the punching bag and the easy target, right? That's all it goes down to. And I'm glad she's leaving for her own mental health. It's probably for the best, because we saw when she was up on live and Keem fired her, bro. That was fucking heart-wrenching. Heart-wrenching. I mean, it's just, I don't know, bro. It's just, it's bad how you, it's a bad look no matter how you look at it.
I mean, that was Tina being nice, is what I was going to say. I know it didn't feel like it.
I don't care. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care. This is just.
You do care. You do care.
You care a lot.
I'm not having fun. It's not the community for me.
Because you're not opening up. You're not laughing at the jokes. You got to laugh at jokes when
LC
people
Super
call you
Chat
names.
$21.54. Kind of a deep cut, but Glimmy looks like Daniel Larson a bit.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on. That's bad.
I don't know who that is.
I don't see it personally. The whole she looks like Daniel Larson. I don't see that at all. But again, that's just me.
You don't worry.
Good.
Jesus Christ.
All right. I think we should give the queens their show back. Glammy, thank you so much. We'll see you on Chubby tonight. And Rastov, you are a bully piece of shit.
Oh, you
are.
ain't going nowhere. Yeah, he's a bully. I'll go on there too. I'll go on Chubby's video and make you feel
No,
honored.
thanks. Oh, then I'm definitely not going.
Did Rastov
I
have
won't
anything
see
to
you
say
guys
to
later.
Glammy? Did you want to tell her anything about it before?
Yeah, bitch. You want to apologize or something for your fucking behavior? You're a boss, for Christ's sake. Act
I don't give a
accordingly.
fuck about that. No, you don't fucking come at me after all the help I gave you and fucking spit in my face and expect me to bend over and say, please, you can have some more. Fuck you.
Victim. Yes.
No, you are the victim. That is the point. This is the last card in your hand, all right? You've already fucking played everything else, getting fired a million times.
Oh my god.
Yes, you will get a fucking achievement if you get fired from just one more show.
Oh my god. You're such a pussy.
Hey, Glammy, I'm gonna give you some words of encouragement.
So hard now.
Glammy, you tried so hard. You gotta go. Shut up, Rastov. This is my show for a minute, motherfucker. Hold on a minute.
Rocky B, how was Glammy an intern when she's been around forever? So when she was fired last time, Keem said he was going to give her 90 days, 3 months to kind of get her shit together, because I guess she was having family problems in the background. I mean, I don't know fully, so I'm not going to talk on it. But she was supposed to get like 3 months, take a break, get her shit together, and then come back and then like be an intern and figure out if she can be on a show again, right? And I think, you know, with Keem doing all these shakeups, getting rid of hosts and moving shit around and all that, he wants to get as big of a head count as he can so he can move people around, right? That's kind of what he wants to do. Tonight on Live, he's going to talk about it, what he wants to do and where he's going to put people and all that. So tune in 6 p.m. to that. But, you know, it's just, yeah, he put in the announcement that me and Glammy both turned down Rewind. I mean, I turned down going back, yes, because I want no involvement in any of this shit. That's just me. But, you know.
Glammy, I'm gonna give you some words of encouragement. Don't come around big people. Go around fucking people that can handle you like Barney or Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck or some shit, because it's the real world we live in. And if you can't take it, fuck you.
Good for you.
Come on, bitch. Come to Disneyland. At least I got 2 feet. I can kick you in, bitch. Motherfucker.
Is that true? Did she really lose her kids?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
I did not hear that.
To defend Tina a little bit, she asked for it. She literally begged her to say it.
What do you mean
said
there's
I-
clips, Gidgy?
Yeah, there is. That's how I found out about it.
What is
Quick
this
Team. I'm
clip
not.
that you sent me before I play it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're going into the whole, like, you know, because fucking Glammy says something to Tina about her husband, you know, dying to leave her and go away from her and all that shit. That was kind of a low blow. So Tina turned around and was talking about her kids, right? So, I mean, you know.
It's her talking about her kid. I don't know. It's been sent to me. It's all over. It's what it.
Oh, Glammy herself revealed it?
Yeah.
How do you think I found out about it, Keem? But she's not gonna say my husband died to get away from me, motherfucker, and expect me to sit here. I'm not Glammy. I'm not Sweet Tea, and I'm sure the hell ain't Wings.
No, I
So let's
agree.
get that right.
No, I agree that she fucking swung low first. I agree.
She wanted it, so I gave it to her.
The people in the chat. She talked about her dead husband that he died to get away from her. A man that used to beat the fucking shit out of Tina.
What? I don't have kids. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that is pretty fucked.
I give love to my
But-
children.
Fuck her.
Yes, you. I don't know. Child. No.
I mean,
Did we skip that part of the, or did they cut it from the stream? I mean, I think I skipped it. Let me, I mean, do y'all want to see that part? I mean, I don't know if it really matters at this point, because I mean, we pretty much ran the whole story. Let me see. Where we at? Is it here?
What's up?
Anything
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. What are you
yeah. You
talking
like,
about?
yeah. Glammy, don't go there. Don't
Oh,
go
shit.
there.
Talking
Don't
about
go there, bitch.
anybody.
Don't go there, whore. Do not go
You're
there
You
with
gotta go
me.
there now. She's challenging you to come clean. So
Yeah, where's your kids at,
I'm
man?
good.
Don't.
Yeah,
She's, don't. I got it.
I'm good. That just shows how ugly you are.
You just said I was a no good motherfucking bitch. Just said my husband
That
died to get
shows
away
how
from
ugly
me.
you are.
You're a
Trying to
fucking
spread lies
weirdo.
about me.
Lies?
That's a
I'm
complete
starting
lie.
up. It really
Yep.
I started that, or did I hear it here?
No, you just ended
Because I
up.
don't care about your life. I don't care about your life. Yeah, I spoke
You
about
didn't,
it.
but yet you wanted to
you're-
sit there and talk
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, you guys always talk about me. Isn't it funny? You fucking bitches think because you have all your teeth. You think I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. I don't.
Care. If you don't
I
care,
don't.
why are you trying to hurt me?
Listen, I'm a fucking character on this fucking platform, bro. I'm not gonna let you assassinate me because you're a Disney bitch.
No,
Father, if you go back to doing what you do best, go be a victim. Go on the way out my ass. You keep coming back for more. You can't stay away from here. You can.
You
Yeah.
stay with what you're doing because you're Tina D.
And
You
it
don't need
works.
anybody
And
else.
it works. And no, that's a lie.
I'm not
That's a
going
lie.
to-
That's a lie. That's a
You're
lie.
Tina
You're a
D.
baby
That's
back
what- that's
bitch.
what you say
You're
to
a
everybody.
victim.
You're Tina
You're a
D. You don't
victim.
need anything.
Can I just say, full transparency? When I said go ahead, Tina, I had no idea she was going to say that. That kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't
Don't
hear
tell
that.
me to go ahead. Don't
What
tell
did
me to
you
go
learn?
ahead. I'm tired
What
of
did
that
you
shit.
learn?
These women all think because they have their teeth, they're all better than me. Bitch.
Oh God, Tina. These women think because they have all their teeth, they're better than me. Come on, Tina. Come on, Tina. I don't think teeth is a good measure if you're better than somebody or not. But you know.
You couldn't walk in one of my shoes. You're a weak-minded fucking bitch. All you women cry to Keemstar. Cry to Keemstar. Can't
I
stand
don't
on
really
your
talk
own.
to him much. I don't bother him like everybody else with petty shit.
No, but you put on an act behind the scenes. Then when he sticks up for you, he looks
There's
stupid.
no act. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, it is. Yes, he does.
He's an actual friend. He's
Oh,
better.
So Glammy thinks her and Keem are actually friends. That's probably a mistake. Like I just flat out say I think that's a mistake to say that. But that's just my opinion, Glammy. I probably shouldn't say that you and Keem are actually friends here. Just saying. Shoshana Cafe asked the chat today if they like the firing life stuff and switching people in the chat. For the most part, don't like it happening. I mean, you got to remember, bro, this dude came from Drama Alert. He's all about building the drama, building the story and all that shit, right? So that's kind of where he's come. That's kind of where it is. I mean, a lot of people, some people love it. Some people hate it, right? But I mean, what are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do? All right. So that was basically Queens. Locale Live happened, but I mean, nothing really happened on Locale Live in my opinion. And then Bus happened. So let's see. What else we got? Those are the clips I have. Let's get to some timestamps, shall we, chat? Oh, while I do that, I want to go to one of Ozzy Cobb's videos because Ozzy Cobb actually showed something that is kind of sad. So Boogie's been going live on his personal channel, right? And it's you almost literally see the decline of Boogie 2988, right? You literally see it in real time. And he said he's going to like do some vlog. I'll let the clip play, but shout out Ozzy Cobb for doing this. I always like his fucking videos because it's a clip. It's clips. No real commentary unless it's like serious, but like he just kind of does his own thing. But let's get into it.
Holy God, what are you showing me? His head. Come on. Listen to me. Listen to me. Any Francis content coming up? Every donation I get tonight, I'll do a Francis thing. How about that? Every $5 or more donation tonight, you'll get a Francis bit. I am going to Disneyland. I might do Francis at Disneyland. Would that be funny? I don't know if that'd be funny. I'll do it. But yeah, for every $5 or more.
So he's holding on to the past with this Francis bit because, I mean, that's what people know him for. I guess they like it or whatever. So he's taking $5 donations to do a Francis bit. I mean, if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. But we're talking about a 3 million sub channel doing $5 donations, right? I mean, it sucks for him, but this is it. And he said before too, right? Boogie doesn't want his legacy to be Locale Live. He doesn't want to leave this earth with Locale Live being the last thing he's done. Because all the other shit, like the faking cancer and all that other shit, right? It's all tied to Locale Live. So once the sports channel coming, it's already up, bro. Sports channel's already up. We're gonna start putting content up there soon. Our schedules are kind of hard to like work out, but I'm definitely gonna start putting some stuff up there for the sports channel because again, media day just happened. Fucking preseason's right around the corner for the NBA, so I definitely want to start doing some of that. But do like some reactionary content with some bigger people are talking about, just kind of give my 2 cents as well. But yeah, it's there. It's definitely happening. But anyways, going back to Boogie. Yeah, he kind of did it to himself. I mean, with what he does, what's happened. He always says like, who cares? He'll do the funny bits and all that shit. But when you do all this wild, crazy shit for donos, when you say who cares, you got to keep upping yourself because people are gonna get bored. You want to do something? Oh, bro, we've already seen it. What else you got? Right? It's just you're stacking the deck against yourself. You're stacking the magic deck against yourself with what you have to do for money, and that's part of the problem doing this type of content, right? I mean, the motherfucker has a hole in his wall, right? And he had to put a bunch of shit over the hole in his wall because he was going to do that for content. And he claims Keem was going to pay for it, and now Keem never has. Keem claims he said he was never going to pay for it, whatever. Or maybe the show was going to pay for it with the money he was going to get for it. But yeah, that's the problem, bro. That's the problem.
For donation, I'll do a Francis bit just for you. Nice finger tattoos. You like it? When I get those, I got them about 2 weeks ago. Super excited, right? And I started making lolcow money, and I'm like, baby, we're gonna go. And guess what? I still couldn't find the time to do it. Just couldn't find the time to do it. So then we got engaged.
The thing is, with lolcow money, bro, without Keem on that show, it's gonna go down. Like they didn't even hit a fucking $400 goal. They didn't even hit a $400 goal for him to fucking go out as like the Mickey Mouse or whatever, right? And he started doing like a fucked up version of blackface, which is a whole nother topic of discussion. But it's not it. Robbie, I hate giving Boogie any credit, but it's been years since he put anything up on his personal channel. He's only worth about $5. Well, there you go. A lot of people have that sentiment. Han Solo, Boogie thinks that loud and annoying lolcow behavior is entertainment when it's just annoying. That's the whole thing I said. Like when someone says be entertaining, what does that mean? Like just make an ass out of yourself so people can laugh at you? That's not entertainment. That's just making an ass out of yourself and getting a few ha-has, and then 5 minutes later they move on to the next thing. Like it's that whole fucking, all right, guy, be entertaining. It's not it, bro. It's just not it. But let's get to it. Oh, shit. Clicking too much, chat. Clicking too much.
And we decided this fall would be the time to do it. Now, not only am I going out to Disneyland, but I'm going out there where all the VidCons were held. I'm going to show her that stomach around. Taking her to my favorite restaurants. Mega Lucario. Boy, that's a banger. I fucking loved it out there. I used to go all the time.
Lolcow Wrangler,
that
what up, bro?
lolcow money going to be gone soon. Well, you know what? You're probably right, but guess what? Life goes on, don't it?
Yeah, so this is the cope. He copes a lot about lolcow live money going down. He copes a lot.
Life goes on. And hey, we made $5 tonight. Kyogre. We made $5 tonight. I'm going to be fine. Let's go. Oh, shit. Stuff, taking care of things, stuff like that. Doing lolcow live by myself is a lot. But okay, let me tell you. All right. So one of the reasons I want to go to LA with my fiance is not just to celebrate our engagement, not just to keep a promise that I gave her a long time ago. Another reason I want to go out to LA is because, God damn it, I miss vlogging on my channel. And I really, really, really want to film while I'm out there and put some vlogs up on this channel. Will they do well? Probably not.
See, he's already downing himself, right? He's already putting out the sympathy to the viewers he has. It's just, Boogie, to me, has had one of the worst downfalls of any fucking person. Like, literally, like with the documentary he did and everything that came out about it. I mean, yeah, sure, was money fucking embellished? Sure. But it's still the fact that the shit happened, right? It's just, he literally, motherfucker had 4 million subscribers. And he is literally saying, I'll do $5 for a Francis bit. Like, that's wild to me. Just the thought of just that type of downfall from someone is just wild to me. But, what are you going to do? That's why he's on lolcow live. That's why he does all the dumb shit to try to keep making doctor money. Because to him, I think he knew lolcow live was his last chance. That was his last chance to make any type of significant money. Yeah, Keem is the ringleader making Boogie and Wings do all the dumb shit for the money, and they made a shit ton of money. I mean, lolcow live was #1 on a lot of different days, weeks, months, whatever, right, for super chats. It just is what it is. But going off on your own and doing your own thing, Boogie's always said, let people leave the LCU and do their own thing and see what happens to them. You're kind of eating your own fucking words right now, right? This is just desserts, as they say. I got 62 people here right now, and I'm okay with that. I don't care. It's fine. Caint and Connor, when are you doing your Pokemon unboxing? Never. I'm never doing unboxing content. That's just lazy to me. I fucking, and I don't care enough. I don't know enough about any of this shit doing unboxings, right? But that's beside the point. Let's continue.
Well, then why spend all that time and money doing it? Well, I'm hoping one day again they will. You know, I love Locale Live and I hope it goes on for another 100 years. But just like Keem, everyone else feels the same way, doing the same show over and over and over again, 6 days a week. Sometimes you need a quick break, like a week or two. It doesn't hurt, right? There it is.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? When I came back from that vacation, and I went up on the show, and I forgot what show it was. And I was like, everyone needs to take a break at some point, like unplug for a little bit. It does wonders for you. Now all these people want to take breaks, and they're talking about taking breaks, right? I think it's kind of funny. But yeah, everyone needs to do that shit. They need to unplug for a bit and just enjoy life and get away from this. You know what I mean? Like they really need to. It does wonders for you. And I tell everyone, bro, whatever kind of job you have, take a vacation, go somewhere. I'm not saying you got to fucking like fly out, you know, hundreds of miles away from where you live or like do all this other shit. Just fucking drive 2 or 3 hours and go to somewhere you've never seen before, right? And just fucking stay for like, you know, 3 or 4 days and just take it all in, right? Just get a change of pace. It does wonders for your mental health. It really, truly does. But, you know, it is what it is.
There's another. Keem said in the VC the other day he would never be on the show if you're on it and only help Jordy. That's okay. Yeah. It happens, right? It happens. Opportunities come and go. Well, you think me getting fired?
I can do sports cards. I'm not doing unboxings. Like I'm just not. I'm sorry. Like y'all are cool, but I'm not doing. I'm just not.
From Locale Live is bad because of my antics. People get laid off for no reason all the time, and it's just one of those things that like. It's one of those things that just happen. There's a lit Leo. Nice. He's lit. People lose their jobs all the time. Why should I be any different?
This is the cope. He's coping hard right now, bro. Coping hard because he's not making any money, right? He's not on his personal channel. He's just not doing it. And all he wants to do is unboxing and shit. It's not it, bro.
Look forward to vlogging here again. I look forward to making YouTube videos again. I look forward to live streaming unboxings like I'm doing right now again. But yeah, I became a huge fan of you in the LCU. Sad to see it end like this. Well, it's not over. It's not over. The LCU is still doing great, dude. Don't think it's over. And I'm not fired yet if I keep working hard. Keem will keep me around. And I'm just going to keep doing that. You know?
My OBS disconnected, not reconnected. Beautiful. I can't. God, I can't.
Mega. Right now, if you take a look at the top of the chat, you're going to see my link to Whatnot. Now, if you go sign up with Whatnot today, good news. They're going to
back on Whatnot. He hadn't been on Whatnot in a long fucking time. Long fucking time. Now they're starting to build that back up.
give you $15 free right now just for signing up.
$15 for Whatnot. Beautiful. Frenchie BG, hello from Quebec, Ken. Hi, Chad. I don't know what they like about Boogie really screaming, but stay sit on his ass. Bad script 99% of the time. Facts, bro.
Very first purchase, they'll pay for it themselves for $15. Simple. Now, if you don't know what Whatnot is, I haven't gone live on Whatnot in about a year, but I plan to soon. Just waiting to see if I get fired from the LCU, which I really hope doesn't happen. There's a Clawitzer. And so this pack could have been yours if I was opening a hollow chestman. Nice. Rather give money to homeless people.
Yeah, he's doing that whole salesman pitch thing. Yeah, like this pack could have been yours if you would have bought the pack, right? Like I mean, I guess that's how the fucking unboxing cards work and all that shit. Sure, I get it, but this is not sustainable to me, because unless he has a drastic change of lifestyle, I just don't see this happening. I mean, his mortgage payment's like what, $2,800? He said. Like, bro, you ain't gonna make $2,800 even after YouTube's cut doing unboxings. You're just not, you know.
People that spend $10,000 on Pokemon cards. Me too, dude. Me too. The only reason I ever opened them, only reason I ever bought Pokemon cards was to share it with you guys. So here's the thing. I don't care about other shows making more money. I care about my show making less. And
yeah, so him and Wings have always had this thing. Like when Keem created the LCU and all these other shows, the money got divided out, right? The money is going so many other places. Kratos. And they feel that's money coming out of their pocket, right? So to them, it's like, y'all can make your money as long as our money doesn't go down. And that's just not how it works. He created a network with all these other hosts. Kratos. This is Kratos, by the way. He's making all this money, right? Making all this money with all these other shows, and Locale Live money is going down. It just is what it is. So, I mean, that's just something they're going to have to deal with. And the fact that, you know, they're making less money and all these other shows are making money, especially your buses, your nuts, your balls, and all that shit, right? That's just something they're going to have to live with. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is.
And you know, a great way to make sure my show doesn't make less is if I do everything it takes to make a good show. So if another show is making more, good. Good. Albert and Scooter won't replace you in Wings on Live. Maybe they will one day. Who knows? Nothing is forever. Do you guys understand that?
This is the cope. Like I said before, I know I've said it a million times, but he's coping hard right now, bro.
Nothing is forever. I'm not even forever. You're not forever. None of us are forever. Our jobs aren't forever. And YouTube changes every day. Your situation on YouTube changes every fucking day. Do not doubt that. Do I know that I'll be working for Keemstar again tomorrow? No. Do I know if I'll be alive tomorrow? No. I don't know shit. But I'm going to wake up in the morning and do the goddamn best I can with whatever I'm given. And that's life. That's life. People can't watch it. I'll watch it after this box. But it will require a $10 donation from anybody. But I'll tell you.
Yep. So a $10 donation to watch the whole Frank Castle thing, right? 10 fucking bucks to watch the event that led him to becoming a felon. That's crazy. That's crazy work, bro.
Tell you what it is.
Yeah, you're doing fucking like 50 TTS goals to walk outside, but you're doing 10 bucks to watch a fucking, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Try to look at the positive. She did a lot of bad things, but she did some good stuff too. Happy Frank Castle Day. Yes, if we get a $10 donation, we're going to watch that live. That's what it is. It's the 5-year anniversary of the day dumb motherfucker came to my front door and did fucked up shit. And we'll watch his video if we get a $10 donation. In fact, you know what? I might watch it just right now. Fuck it.
Come on, you fucking pussy. What's the deal? Where's the gun at, you fat Open fire! Open fire! You're a fat pussy. You want to open the door?
Yeah, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
But we did call them right away. The moment he knocked on the door, we called them. And they didn't get here in time to pick him up, which I wish they had. But yeah, that was 5 years ago today. And it changed my life forever. The most important thing it did for me, though, was it branded me as a lolcow forever. And after that, Keemstar offered me the fight, and I did the fight, and I started making money again. And then I did the documentary. This led to the documentary. And because of the fight with Jordy Jordan, because of the documentary, that led to Lolcow Live. And Lolcow Live has led to you watching me right now. So at the end of the day, you know, I don't know. Like, I don't like being a felon, but I wasn't really going to vote, and I'm not a big fan of guns anyway. So I don't really know how much I
cope. You're coping with being a felon, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy fucking work, in my opinion.
lost there. Was probably never going to apply for a real job anyway. Right? And like,
y'all get the point, bro. Y'all get the point. But, you know, since Boogie loves to do Playboard, I'm going to check Playboard because Boogie loves it. Whenever a show's brought up, he goes straight to Playboard. So let's check Playboard. Let's check out Boogie. Let's see how his channel's doing right now. Let's see how your channel is, Boogie. Oh! Oh! No bueno. No bueno, bro. $84. He made $84 on his unboxing. On this video, he uploaded his reaction. He made $14. Right? On Magic Eye, he made $183. So there you go. But yeah, bro, that's GG's, bro. GG's Boogie. So yeah, it's not it. Not it. Let me see. Thick Gemini, are you still here? See if I can do an interview with you real quick, bro. Have a little discussion. Let's go to last thing I'm gonna watch is Rewind. Because that was a show, so to speak. Fucking Rewind. Yeah, so there it is. Lol cow Rewind. Everything ends at RWO for life, the last dance, right? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Come on, Zyla. I went up there and I wanted to just talk for a little bit.
I didn't see the first one. And then when the second one was coming up, more vanilla than chocolate stinky finger. They talk a big game. You know, I don't know what to trust out of Scooter. Maybe he's
Yeah, they're just trying to go on as normal as possible. Like when you already know like the end is near and it's kind of like looming over you, you're just trying to be as like, normal, I guess. And they actually had a fun fucking stream this stream. They actually had a good time.
maybe he's a Lothario, a stink Lothario. Maybe not.
He's something.
He's something special.
He's something.
Now this is from.
Maybe this isn't a goodbye. Maybe it's more like a see you later. Maybe we just need time apart. Maybe we end up on another show later, or maybe.
That's what I was saying. Like, just give them a month apart because, like, absence make the heart grow fonder. That's always been a saying, right? That's always been a thing. So maybe if they just separated for like a month or so and then try to come back, maybe it'll help. But yeah, it's definitely going to be different. Definitely going to be different. So
Even back on the show, we don't know.
Maybe.
Because here's the thing: neither one of us hate each other. We just get pissy with each other. We get mad with each other. I don't hate you.
Yeah.
I would still fight anybody over you.
Yeah, I don't have any problems with you at all, other than the fact that we have been tanking this channel. And Keem said it tonight on Was It Bus, where he said it's business.
It's true. It's the God's honest truth, and you know that, and I know that. We're not dumb.
So like we got to figure it out, and hopefully, there's a better future for Rewind. Hopefully.
No.
What do we got here, Dad, on live?
Okay, yeah, this is when he first popped up. Hold on, I'm gonna put this in 125 because you know how I am. I can't do normal speed. All right.
let me see something.
But I've always said I'd ride till the wheels fall off. Please fight to keep the wheels on. Broken heart emoji.
Thank you, Freakazoid. You say you're not remembered, and I'll be honest, I just remember the name. Unless you were the guy that threatened to Minecraft himself. That's the one guy I remember. I can't remember his damn name though. But appreciate you, Freak. Thank you for hanging with us. I remember the name. You want to hit me?
I think you two need tough love.
You through tough days at work. Appreciate you both. Love from us.
This breaks my heart. Thank you guys for everything. Broken heart emoji. I apologize for not being as active over time.
No worry, Lily.
Yeah, so throughout the whole entire show, people were donating them, showing them love, like saying their goodbyes and all that shit, right? Or not goodbyes, but just, giving their opinion on them breaking up, right? A lot of them were just giving their opinion. A lot of people don't like it because they're like the last remaining duo in the LCU. It's kind of the end of an era, bro. It really, truly is. And it just, what are you going to do? I mean, they just couldn't figure this shit out. There was infighting for months. Rastov tried to help them, and, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So Rastov came up. Well,
You've always been a huge supporter of us, and we've seen you this entire time without you being active, and we know you've been here. So thank you very much.
Lily.
And Mission of Bloodline says, love you, Billy and Xylee. This freaking sucks. Rewind won't be the same. Gonna forever be RWO for life. And Harlequin Poker says, the RWO will never stop. I love you, Auntie and Biller. Love you too, Quinn. Love you too. Rastov.
Oh, Rastov, you might as well stay because your story's next.
Bro, hold on. Fuck, is it a fucking slow news day today? What are we doing? This is the most boring shit that fucking happened in the LCU today.
Yeah, live was fucking atrociously bad. That was just atrociously bad. I'll give Rastov that. It was horrible.
No! Slow news day? Slow news day?
Billy.
You see, we're talking about boxing. Wings was about to say $100,000.
Over.
Wings is about to say $100,000. How much he wants to fight?
Oh, it's Thursday. I will be digital shrubbery for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Nightmare went up there, Yo Mama went up there, Zay kept going up there, fucking Buff Weeb went up there, Tina went up there. Yeah. That's what Rewind used to be, and that's kind of like a nice little send-off of what Rewind used to be. All the hosts going up there talking this shit, keeping the drama going. That's what it was meant to do. So it was good to see, like, their last little thing. I'm sure tonight, Xylee said that she was going to get drunk and love everybody and all that shit. She wanted people to get drunk with her. Yeah, fine, cool. But tonight's going to be sad. That's going to be a sad fucking episode, bro. Because Xylee gets emotional when she drinks anyway, and it's just going to add to it. So Zay comes up there to try to stir the pot up, and Xylee gets a little pissed off.
And like fucking have people calling and shit.
Don't you know Scooter put a finger in his butt?
We're not talking about that. I can tell you that now.
Fuck that shit.
What's up, Zay? Hello, Rewind. Okay, so I have to come in and say this because I love you guys, and I don't want to see you guys divorce. But why are we not fighting for it as hard as we should be? I want to see you guys rewinding the way Keem wants you to rewind right now. Fight for it to the very fucking. No, you're not. Why are you rewinding?
They scream, and it's hard to, like, understand if speed. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
Dad, nobody gives a fuck about Dad. Talk about figure fucking Scooter figure fucking himself in the fucking ass and possibly taking your fucking job.
First of all, one, I've spent all weekend fucking begging, so please do not come up here and tell me that. Do not come
fight. Xylee, you know how to fight, but you know what Keem wants. But you know what Keem wants, and you're not doing it right now.
Yes, and Zay, do you want to fucking do it?
Xylee, I'm telling you this because you know if I'm not up here telling you fight for this shit right now, that's possibly a fucking possibility.
I'm doing it the way he wants it.
This
You
literally
know he
says
wants the
cutting
main
up
story
garlic here.
first. Why am I
Before
not seeing
life.
Scooter fingering his ass right now? It happened
Cool face
twice.
emoji.
Been on every
Fire
show.
I'm
emoji.
panicking for you. I'm
Blowing
literally
emoji.
up here in
Fire
panic.
emoji.
And it's
Blinking
also
face
been
emoji.
on the other
Blinking
show.
face
Dove,
emoji.
love you.
Already said he's
Blinking
not
face
changing
emoji.
his fucking
Blinking
mind.
face emoji.
All right?
I know you can't.
I'm gonna miss this too much. Love you too.
And did you hear him?
Underscore low gal
Did you hear what he said on bus?
colon underscore Xylee.
Fucking fight for this shit.
Link, much love.
Have it.
My favorite moment was when
Eddie, but
Xylee
do it
sang
the way he
Little
wants
Teapot.
it. Don't do it the way you want it.
Short
Okay,
and
bitch, I
stout.
don't know what you think you're
Thank you,
doing,
Coffee
but
Girl.
coming up here and yelling at me is not the fucking way.
I know, but Xylee, I have to let someone's got to say it some way.
Coming up here and yelling at me is not the fucking way.
I am saying it out of love. I want to see you guys fucking fight for this position. I truly do.
You coming up in here yelling at me is not the fucking way.
Xylee was deep in her feelings, and I talked to her a little bit behind the scenes, and she's definitely, it sucks. It truly does suck, bro. And you could tell, like, towards the end, like when I go up there and like what they say or whatever, it's definitely it's a sad moment, man. And I hate it. I hate it all, bro. It's whoever's next up on Rewind, they have big shoes to follow, bro. Big shoes to follow. Keem have told her to go up there. Yeah, so in the Discord, Keem was like, who should I send up there next, right? He was just trying to, stir the pot and stir shit up for, I guess, drama or whatever the fuck, right? But yeah, like, I understand what Zay's doing, but this is probably, like, not it. This is not it.
All right. Begging for this shit all fucking weekend, and now you got me spurging out, and I'm trying to have a nice episode with fucking Billy, knowing it's the last nice episode I'm gonna have.
Keem wants it. He hasn't made a decision yet. You know how Keem works. He makes a spur-of-the-moment decision. And if you guys sat here and did it the way he wants it today, how do you know he wouldn't get rid of it? I don't want to see you guys divorced.
Zay, you don't know what Keem has been saying all weekend.
No.
And
I think she knows what he said 5 minutes ago.
I know what we always start. We always start with live, and then we go into and what I was actually going into is actually Rastoff running Clammy off, because that was kind of funny.
Let's go to the part of bus where Keemstar says that Scooter is going to be the new host of Rewind.
Yeah, so, Keem's been saying, like, such and such going to be rewinding, blah, blah, this, that, and third. And, as y'all see, Nightmare came up and just talked a little bit, and they kind of do their thing, just talking to people. That's
meets the eye.
literally what Rewind used to be.
For real.
And little did we know it wasn't going to just be eye candy for the women. You got some of those dudes sweating from.
Yeah, because, Nightmare got to start on Rewind, and, I was the first show I ever called into, and that's just kind of same with Rastoff and same with Buff, Weeb. Like, Tina came up there, and they go over that. It's just, one of those things, but it's just.
Hours? Yes, I get it. She's not.
They did have a good show. They did have a good show. And then Scooter came up there. They talked to Scooter. No one cares about fingers and asses. That's the grossest shit ever. Like, I'm sorry. But, it's just kind of one of those things, man.
She does more than that. Don't worry. She'll be right here with you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. So I'm going to skip ahead kind of like towards the end. I come up there and I kind of just lay it out.
Somebody up. It's just a figure of speech, Billy. You're taking one too.
Sorry, there was a
I can see
dono
that in your
coming
face
through.
too.
There was a dono coming through. This has been unfortunately something that I thought we would have more time to work on when we were supposed to take Friday, today, and tomorrow apart. I thought that meant we had another month. And this weekend, it was shown that we don't. So now we just do what we got to do and let the motherfucking cookie crumble.
Well, at least I can eat it if it's crumbled. If I can't eat it if it's whole, I can't chew it.
Now, there's a guy who's in waiting, and I know that him and Nightmare have a problem. So, Nightmare, I'll please ask that you treat Kim with respect here on Lockout Rewind. Ken, welcome to Lockout Rewind. How you doing? It's been a minute.
I was sleepy as fuck, bro. It has been a minute. Last time I was up here wasn't that great, was it? It was not that great last time I was up there.
So we got beef?
Yeah, but we're good now. We're good now.
Yeah, we're good now.
You were on. We're good now.
We got beef?
Nightmare, I think that you should probably apologize to Ken.
What fuck am I done this time?
I will fuck you up, bro.
Don't make me bend over, bitch.
Yeah, no, that's fucking, yeah. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Pay my respects as I started this with you.
It's crazy.
Baby oil's a trigger word today, Ken.
I see that. I don't get the whatever. But now, man, if this is it, man, I just want to come up here and pay my respects as I started this with y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I started this, and I just want to come up here and just say I'm sorry and I hate it. I hate all this shit. It sucks. Like, y'all, and I meant that. I really truly do hate it, dude. I don't want them to break up. I don't. Like they're still my favorite duo. I know we had our issues, and I had the whole bullshit when I first started this channel, and we had a little thing before I went on vacation or whatever. But they're still my favorite duo. Like I can separate all that, and like they were still my favorite duo, right? And whenever they fought, whenever they argued, and it sucked, bro. And I hated every fucking minute of it. Like literally, y'all were my favorite show because I could listen to you guys at work, and I didn't have to watch it. You know what I mean? And just knowing that whatever happens, I hate it, bro. And I'm sorry.
Okay, I hate to be the one to tell you this, Ken. This is all a script.
We can't say that, Billy.
No, Keem's gonna put Xylee and us together in the morning on Locale Remind. He's giving us your show.
Remind. Take it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Just pass over the assets from Remind, and you know.
Oh, yeah. Can you play Locale Timu with a straight face? That's the question. Can you play Timu with a straight face? I kind of want to play Timu right now in their honor. Once in the chat, if y'all want me to play Locale Timu in their honor, you know what I mean? Because this does suck, bro. I still think Seek made that song. That's probably one of the best songs he ever made, in my opinion. But yeah, Locale Timu.
No, it's you're very much a part of this road with us too. So thank you for coming up and saying what's up.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like and I'm better.
It means a lot, Ken, because.
Oh wow, she's taking.
Come on, Xylee. Come on, Xylee. We're better than this. We don't do fifis here on Rewind. Remember, we don't do fifis, bro. We do not do fifis.
No, I hate that. I just don't want to. I just don't want to lose it.
I know, but there's one good thing. You had a lot more laughs than I had on my last show. Remember that?
That's true. That's very true.
You had a lot more laughs than I did. Yeah, my last show in the LCU was fucking depressing. God, I don't want to fucking relive that shit, bro. That all y'all that donated, y'all broke. The donators are what broke me, bro. I was at peace. I was fine with it. But y'all motherfuckers are what broke me. Was the donations, and I was not ready for that. I was not at all ready for that. All right, we got 4 1s in the chat, but since Big E was the big supporter today, just for you, Big E, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it just for you, bro. Just for you. Where is it? Damn it. I'm terrible. I suck at this. No. Where are we at? Damn it. There we go.
You thought we were impressed. Now clearly this is LOL. Demo. Fuck your synthesis, shove it up your flaps. Billy, give me 60 bucks. 60 bucks. 60 bucks. Demo. Fuck your season, he says they shove it up your flaps. Billy, give me 60 bucks. 60 bucks. 60 bucks. Demo. Fuck your season, this is and shove it up your flaps. Billy, give me 60 bucks. 60 bucks. 60 bucks. 60 bucks. Demo.
Always iconic. Always iconic. Thick Gemini, you want to come up here? You want to do an interview, Rook? You want to have a talk? Or you want to wait till tomorrow? You tell me, bro. Let me know, Double C. Let me know. But let's continue. Rocky B, sorry, not sorry. I still miss having my coffee with you. I mean, things happen for a reason, right? And it is what it is.
That's very true. Well, we got one more show after this, and I plan on loving everybody tomorrow night.
As you should.
Tomorrow night's show is going to be fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a fucked up show, bro. Tina said something after I had left, and I hated that shit. Good show.
Thank
Fuck you, Billy. Take care, Xylee. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
I wonder in the back of his mind if he's happy this is happening for Billy since you guys fought last time.
Yeah, so Tina's saying that. I wonder if, like, in the back of my mind, I'm happy they're splitting up. That's not at all the case, bro. I don't want them splitting up. I would never wish that on anybody because I think karma's a bitch and it'll always come back and bite you in the ass. I don't want bad for anybody. I want everybody to be successful, right? Whatever people measure success at, that's what I want for everyone. But, I mean, the fact Tina said that is shitty.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either, actually. No, because I talked to him in the behind the scenes, and it sucks. It sucks.
You know what though? This might be just a wake up call for everybody. You guys might just fucking kill the next place you guys go.
That's true.
But
let's let this end
we
up.
got paid for this, so.
I'm hating this. Fuck October 1st.
Anything you want to say?
Anyone else? I love you too, and I don't want to do this with anyone else but you. And I want to be here, and I want to do this with you. But whatever happens,
What up,
happens,
Twiggy?
right? We just got to make the best of it.
Keem said it would take a miracle to make this work, so hoping for a miracle. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good night.
Absolutely.
Good night,
You too.
everybody. Go to Walkout Balls, where a couple of fat guys make really shitty jokes. Ghostman, Society, Amazing Fake Tears, Tina, No Leg, much love. And everybody whose donos didn't get read tonight, I'm so sorry. Should have donated 20 pussies. We won't be here. We won't be here in October anyways, so we're salmon. Good night. Love you. Really do. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah. So I forgot about Locale Bus when Keem went up there. I do want to play that. Just for that conversation, because Keem did say some stuff. I'm not subbed to Locale Bus, so I gotta find it. Oh man. Yeah, when I did all that, I let a lot of my not bus, fuck me, balls. I'm not subbed to balls. I'm not subbed to bus either. But yeah, it's yeah. Let me skip ahead to when Keem. This is Keem's like first time ever on fucking balls too.
He camped up and everything. Oh, it's over, bro. It's actually over. Dude, don't do me.
Hey, you made it. This popped up as a YouTube feature for me. Hey, guys, fucking W in the chat. We made YouTube feature. Let's fucking go. Thank you all for letting this become a YouTube feature. Thank you so much, guys. It's because of you that this happened. So thank you so much. And shout out Ozzy Cobb. I watched your Boogie video, bro, on his solo streams. Trash. That dude, downfall. Trash. Twiggy, me and Ken can say rewind. Nah, they offered me a job and I said no. So, all right, let's get back to this.
Me like that. That hoodie looks great. I mean, I'm pretty sure they. Well, now I'm worried.
Keep in mind, during rewind, Keem said 100% the Castle Rewind's going to change. And he also said, I changed my mind. Balls is no longer safe. So this is what they're talking about, just to kind of set it up for everybody.
God, you know, this is like the show before. Like, I want to call in and I want to say things, but
I'm sweating.
It's going to ruin my show tomorrow. Right? Really say it.
What? I'm meant to help out with your show tomorrow. So give me something.
Now, Keem, it's a big show tomorrow, and you want to shake up a lot. You've got a lot on your plate. Is there anything that you can share with us about tomorrow? What to expect?
Yeah, definitely. One of the things is there will be changes that affect every single host.
Yeah, so he's straight up saying, like, so I guess this is a massive fucking revamp. He said it before, this is going to be the biggest he's ever done in the LCU. So there's going to be fans that love it, fans that hate it, and it's going to be an adjustment period for a lot of people, hosts and fans included. A really big adjustment period.
Yeah. You know, I've been able to be off this, hosting Local Live. Sorry, I got lost in thinking more things that I need to do and change. I've been off Local Live for, what is it, a week now? Maybe less than a week. And in that amount of time, I've been able to like really fine tune and find all these issues and all these problems that are relatively easy fixes. So yeah, I'm focused on like really making Local great again.
Oh God, with the Trump. Kidding.
It's a very political answer.
He's sending the feds in to rewind Tifa to shut us down.
Rostov.
Rewind Tifa. That's hilarious.
If there were a problem with balls, hypothetically speaking, what do you think that problem would be?
I like how he does this. Like he'll go up on a show and ask them, what is the problem with this show? What would you fix about this show, right? Because I think he wants to hear like, Hyde, what up, bro? I think he wants to hear host perspective on how the show can be better. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those like accountability questions, right? Like in the Army, we always had an AAR, right? And after action review, after action report, I don't exactly remember what it is. But we talked about it's always 3 sustains, 3 changes, and then 3 things that like you think like just happened or whatever. 3 things. What was supposed to happen, what did happen, and what could be better, right? That's the AAR. And that's kind of what Keem is doing right now, you know? And I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's no show's perfect. No show's ever going to be perfect. There's always changes that they have to make, but people have to be willing to swallow their pride in order to answer that question. So that's just kind of what it is, right? But let's continue.
If there were.
The only thing that I could actually pick from it, right? Well, actually, there's two things. Two things that... no, I'll stick with two. Two things that I could say actually would potentially... if I'm thinking like you would be a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Breaks the drama loop, because we don't do the whole like drama thing. And I've already forgot what the second one was.
Well, I would say that this show, even though I don't care for it that much, right? I don't hate it. I watch it and then I fall asleep. This show is like a community show.
It is.
Would you agree with that?
Yes. You got the two biggest community people running it.
Size-wise, Wings is a little bigger than you.
And it involves the community in some aspects, right?
I would say so, yeah.
How come the show that goes before this one just involves Billy and Xylee, though? Say it, because isn't Rewind supposed to be the hub that involves the entire community?
That was my quote, yep.
Yes.
And that's what Keem has always wanted Rewind to be, right? Keem's always wanted Rewind to be the show that talks about all the other shows and then have hosts up, have like fans up to talk about shit, talk about opinions. He's always wanted Rewind to be that. And in the beginning it was, but to Billy and Xylee's point, when hosts got their own shows, they didn't want to go on Rewind. They wanted to save it for their own show. But a lot of times, I'd say 85% of the shit, probably 90% of the shows get less views than Rewind do. So going up on Rewind and talking about your show and talking about what's coming, like leave it on a cliffhanger, right? You're getting exposed to a bigger audience that maybe would want to tune in to hear about what happened. Or like you continue the argument or continue the drama from your show just a little bit, right? Just a little bit, enough to hook the viewers that Rewind has, and then you want to make them want to come to your show and watch like it unfold, watch the resolution, right? Watch the storyline continue, whatever. That's what Rewind was meant to be, but it got away from that. And I straight up told fucking Billy and Xylee that, look, give me the keys to Rewind for Cafe since I had 4 hours. Give me the keys. Let me do it, right? Let me be seen as that person, and then y'all can do the Billy and Xylee show. Because it was always that argument of Billy and Xylee wanted to do a certain way, and then Keem wanted them to do it a certain kind of way. And then when they clashed, the show wasn't as good as what it used to be, right? There's a lot of factors that go into that, but I think a lot of that was the major detriment, was when Keem was so vocal about how he hated Rewind and bitched at Rewind for how they did things publicly. A lot of the fans just kind of tuned it out, because people have even said, you know, Keem has the eyes and ears of the audience, right? I'd say 95% of the audience, Keem has the eyes and ears of. So whatever he says, they just going to go along with, right? So that's just kind of the whole critique on that end.
Got to get back to that.
That's what we tried to do here. That's what I tried to do here anyway. This was meant to be, when the first concept of it was meant to be the energy injection before live, so that everyone was amped up to go and watch you guys kill the show. And I mean that kill in a good way, not bad way. Right? And so then you moved us, and then it was like Balls was at the end of after Rewind, and that was all right. But then Bus was before that, so it was like the rest of fucking power 6 hours.
So you want...
Yeah, but Rastov made the choice to go on Rewind. He didn't have to do that. He could have just hung, like, take a 2-hour break, right? I mean, those are his best friends in the community. He wanted to jump on the show. Yes, I get that. But to say this is the Rastov power 6 power hour, whatever, he made the choice to go on Rewind and stay on Rewind as long as he did. He could have just made an appearance for a little bit and leave back out and take a break. But again, that's his decision. But to say you have the Rastov power 6 power, whatever, outside of him standing in for Xylee that one time, sure, I get that. But outside of that, before all that shit happened, that was his choice. He didn't have to do that.
Want your 4 p.m. slot back?
I would have to confer with my co-host if that's something that he would want.
Well, you've been complaining about it for a whole month, so what do you mean?
I do miss the fans that we got to interact with then.
You complained about it on all the shows that, like, you're in the wrong time slot, right?
It was definitely a tough... well, the thing is, right, so, like, we came out the gate running, right? Built this fan base that was right before live, and then right as they all got invested, there's a lot of them that can't watch it this time, so they only get to watch VOD, so it kind of sucked because we didn't get to interact with them anymore.
Right, so were you just complaining to complain, or were you complaining because you think your show should be at 4 p.m.?
I definitely enjoyed the show at 4 p.m. Being at this time has... see, the thing is, bro, remember when you fucking baited me into firing Ken, dude? I learned from that.
There it is. I'm glad it could be a learning lesson for you, Rastov. But, you know, one of their big critiques was whenever they left the 4 p.m. time slot, they had built up such a fan base, right? That when they went to midnight, the 4 p.m. viewers couldn't see them at midnight. So they had to start over as far as the fan base goes. For Billy, it was easier because his fan base knew him at 10 o'clock. That could just roll over into midnight, right? So Billy's fan base was there. but they would almost have to start over with who their core audience was at the 4 p.m. time slot. So I get both sides of the argument.
I just want you to answer the question. You did a whole month of complaining.
You want me to answer your loaded question? Did I like being at 4? I did. Do I like being at this time? Yes.
So you want to be at 4?
I mean, I definitely enjoyed being at 4, but Queens is at 4, as Gidgey so fucking rightly pointed out.
It might not
Queens.
be. Tomorrow's a big day.
Queens is very happy at 4. I heard Mike say he was happy at 4.
They're killing it at 4.
Yeah, fucking Queens loves the 4 o'clock time slot. That is, because Tina's even said, right, they have the rest of the night to do what they need to do, right? And, you know, they get off at 6, that's around dinner time. They can go have dinner or whatever instead of having dinner before the show. They can decompress or whatever the fuck, right, after having a drama-filled, high-octane show, right? But it's, you know, for a while, they did complain about leaving 4 p.m. They did. They truly did. That's not wrong.
Yeah, that's going to be a rough shakeup.
So you kind of want like a earlier day show.
I would not be able to do earlier than 4.
I mean, you have to. I mean, you love balls and you love this community and you love these fans.
Yep.
If I put you at 7 o'clock in the morning, you would do it. Like, you're not going to give up on the fans.
Well, 7 a.m. is not a morning show for me. 7 a.m. is a...
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you have to go on Eastern Standard Time because the LCU is built on Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time it is for you, if it's a morning show, it just has to... You have to do whatever it is, right? The show gets moved, either you do it or you don't, right? It's just kind of one of those things, right? You have the power of choice to say, yes, I'll do it, or no, I won't. And then Keem has to find someone else or rebrand the show with other people, right? It just is what it is.
It's a nighttime show for me.
By the way, I won't put you at like 7 a.m. I won't let you worry about that.
That would fuck up the Billy schedule. So
I'm not that cruel. I would not do that, by the way.
I appreciate that.
But I think I was just going to keep the show at this time slot, and now I don't think I can. That's the main thing.
Why?
Because everything else, this is very, very hard to do. All right?
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you're going to have to do that. And
there it is. So that right there tells you Rastov is getting ready to take the keys from Keem to run this thing. Keem straight up told Rastov, you're going to eventually have to do this. That right there tells anybody that's paying attention, Rastov has power. Or he has some sort of sway, right? Because I'm sure before any like crazy decision, wild decisions made, you know, Keem and Rastov are going to talk about it. And then this is where they talk about the call that they were all in with Billy and Xylee as well.
And I gave you, Xylee and Billy, a little taste because we had a meeting the last time we moved things around. And you guys were involved in where we move stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
Yo mama, me and the 3-headed snake, we planned it all.
That's what I'm saying. So if you think about it, building on that 3-headed snake narrative, right? Obviously, it's not true, whatever, and Keem's is trolling at this point, but that kind of goes into it. That kind of, you know, not solidify, it's the wrong word, but it kind of, you know, holds a little bit of weight on the narrative that, you know, Billy, Rastov, Xylee, and Keem were in a call talking about what was going to happen. Maybe Keem wants to like have multiple people talk about what's going to happen. Like once he fully hands the keys over, I don't think he'll ever fully hand the keys over, but you know, when it's kind of like, all right, bro, this is your show. You run it. Like you run the thing. Let's see what you can do. Keem will probably be like advising them and they'll run shit by the decisions God, I can't fucking talk. Jesus. They'll probably run it by Keem before the final decision is made, or maybe Keem will want some kind of involvement in that. But that right there tells you what's happening, right? That alone right there, if you're paying attention.
But
we already said that.
Oh, I didn't know if that was leaked yet. But my point is, all right, is that like this is really complicated. You move something here, and then this gets moved there, and da 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 da. It's hard to find the perfect balance. And this lineup, this cast is not the perfect balance.
You think Billy and I aren't the perfect balance?
The cast of all the current hosts.
Right. So the entire universe isn't the perfect balance. Okay, I had to clarify that one.
But I am curious, Rastov, since this is your baby, right? If Billy wasn't on the show anymore, who would you have do the show?
I think if Billy wasn't on the show anymore, Rastov would just do busts, and that would just be his only show. That'd be it for him. And he would still hop on shows and like do the community manager thing, right? But I truly think if Billy was taken off of balls, I really, really think, I mean, Rastov maybe would try it with someone else, but it wouldn't be the same. And Rastov talks on that.
I know. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be the same show without Billy.
It never is. It never is. Look at live.
That's the thing.
Every time we had a different person on there, it was not the same show.
Which one of us are you going to send to Chubby Keem? Just give it to us straight.
See, this is the thing. Chubby needs help, and I'm looking for overweight people.
I've been helping them since the fucking inception.
Well, but you haven't been losing weight.
That's lies, actually.
How much are you down?
Fuck, I don't even know what the last fucking thing was. Let me see.
Yeah,
He
no
does.
one cares.
What kind of metric do you do weight in?
I've been doing it in pounds. I've been doing.
I'm proud of.
Also
He's
proud of
talking about
Scooter.
your really, I'm pretty upset with Scooter.
I would be too. That
Hey,
shit
son,
was
dude.
foul.
I want to punish Scooter, you know, because that shit is crazy, right? I really want to punish him, but that is also my favorite show.
Gafgarian super chatted $20.
Yeah, so Keem went up on Bus at some point, I think it was, and he was basically saying that y'all are like getting real close to the lines of TOS, right? So he's super pissed off about the whole whatever. It's fucking disgusting. I'll never understand the entertainment value in that. I'll never ever understand that. It's fucking gross. But and the fact people pay for that shit, I can't. But you know, Keem's trying to like throw all these scenarios out there to see what they say, like not put them on the spot, but get the live reaction to Keem's questions. You know, that's kind of what this is right now. But yeah, Twiggy, I can't do 4 o'clock. I'm sorry. That's when I'm getting ready for work and cooking dinner and all that shit. But Twiggy, I do want to have you on here, bro, to just do a show with you. I really, truly do. I know I talked to Twiggy about doing like the disturbing, creepy side of YouTube or whatever, but I feel like that's going to be like a late night show. That's not like a daytime show, right? Han Solo, Ken's too busy watching Queens. No, I'm not. Not my type of show. I mean, I do watch if there's drama. I mean, everyone watches if there's drama, right? But yeah, it is what it is.
Complaints Toff should stop beating around the bush Toff and be honest Toff instead of being a right sentee. Stove Lamau. Signed, Garda Gaffigan.
Yeah, I'm really upset with Scooter, but I don't want to punish Scooter because that's my favorite show. So I'm going to punish his mother instead.
A good punishment would just be to have Scooter keep his finger out of his ass.
I don't
Seems like
think
he can't do it.
I don't think he can, dude.
Yeah, that's gross.
At like cafe hours, and it would still probably be a success.
You could take Queens out of the entire network and they'd still be a success because they built a fucking great fan base that'll follow. There were times where you would swap them, like when you swapped them with Ozzy and they went to 2 a.m., they still pulled 3.5K viewers.
I know.
Like,
I know. It's crazy.
Is it healthy?
Yeah, there's certain shows that their audience will follow them to the ends of the earth. I mean, look at Nerds, right? Nerds maintained a good viewership and a good fan base when they were at 2 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever. And, you know, Queens is the same, right? People followed Queens. I mean, that was with the hog on there, but not with Gidgey. But, you know, they still have a good fan base that watches them and follows them. So, like, no matter some of these shows, no matter where you put them, their fan base is going to follow, right? It just is what it is. Some shows are not like that, and they rely on the redirect to keep their viewership up. You know what I mean? It's the truth of the matter.
Though, to keep them at that 4 p.m. where they get the huge viewers and it pumps more people into live, is that a good thing, or do they send so many viewers to live, or are they just so encapsulated in their own show that their viewers watch Queens and then back out of the loop? Like, how does Queens work?
I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet.
But I mean, it's hard because Queens gets, I think, like, you know, 1.8K views, sometimes over 2,000. And then when you go to Locale Live, they get 3,000 and 4,000, right? So it's really hard to say if all those viewers go to live, right? Or if people just turn live on when live comes on, right? It's hard to really say, like, what's going to happen. Ken for president, you damn right, Ken for president. You damn fucking right, Ken for president. But yeah, I don't know if there's any real way to track that through, like, the YouTube analytics. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to track that.
Yeah. I was just curious. Like, I just want to know, and I think the fans would want to know. Like, if Billy was off the show, who would you pick? And then, of course, I'd ask Billy the same question, but you first.
Well, it would be a different show, so it wouldn't be Balls anymore. I think the problem with all these shows that get new hosts is that they try and replace instead of pivot, so I would have to pivot it into something else.
You've also, okay, this is the second time you've avoided the question.
He is avoiding the question. Thick Gemini, Queens would get viewers that only watch Queens because of Michael. I mean, that's facts, right? That's big facts. I mean, look at, like, Cafe, right? I'm just going to call a spade a spade. Cafe gets viewers, right? And then when Nerds comes on, they drop because, you know, you have your Tommy C fans that watch that. Nerds doesn't keep the viewership, I'd say 90% of the time. And then whenever you go into test and then the rest, the viewers start climbing back up. So, I mean, you know, you should broadcast over Reaper rather than test. I don't know. It's that time just doesn't. 4 a.m. does not work for me at all. I could not do 4 a.m. to save my life. But you know, I could go at like 10:30 in the morning. I could probably do that. But I don't know. I'll have to try that.
I want to know who you would pick to host this show with you.
I don't know if I would pick anyone in the universe.
Steak, if Ken becomes president, he's putting Cafe in primetime. That's not going to happen. They would never do primetime. Well, Tommy could anyway because of the sleep schedule and all that shit, right?
To host a show with me at the moment. Actually, but the thing is, there's no point in me saying who I would pick because I'm already doing a show with him. So, like,
yeah, Scooter.
Yeah, he's fucking great. I love him.
So he'd pick Scooter. There it is, bro. Xylee gets real in the chat. What's up, Xylee?
He actually gets it, and there's not a lot. And I'm going to do a you and say there's not a lot of people. Some people don't get it.
Yeah. Billy, I'm curious. Rastov dies.
Yeah, could happen.
He gets hit by a bus.
My answer is always Keemstar. Give me Keemstar.
That was the right answer.
Yeah, but we've danced that dance. I don't know if I want to do that again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. How much longer is he on here for? Damie's up here for a while. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
5 minutes before we get to see the next retarded host on the short bus, right? And so, like,
interesting.
It's just slow. It's slow.
Excuse me. Yeah, so he's basically saying that Bus is a very slow show, slow-paced show, like they don't do it or whatever. But it also goes with Keem's ADHD brain. He wants, like, constant fucking, like, mental stimulation and all that shit, right? A lot of people with ADHD fucking want that. But, you know, for them, their audience likes it, and then they make their money. So, I mean, it is what it is. What are you going to do?
Low. And I have ADHD. I need to be entertained.
Makes sense. That's actually something Billy and I have talked about is the pacing of the show behind the scenes. So, interesting.
Avoidance about to read here in a second. We just got a slew of donos in support of you, Keem.
Throwing money.
People love you.
They love you.
But I thought I was going to read here in a second, but it looks like it's stuck behind a couple of others. Maybe we're being hunted. Leon Swan with 10 tea bags. Mr. Barnyard got a tea bag.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's.
But we already have like Test, Nerds, and Cafe in the morning, and they all like pick different stories that they want to talk about, right? And then
I'm gonna back up a little bit. This one they're talking about all the shows rewinding.
Everything that's going on. And there's a lot more that I want.
Actually, let me make a little bit more because he talks about what he wants Rewind to be and what his image of Rewind is.
Yeah. You know, we had our fight while you were still on live. I think you might have actually fired me.
What if this show had to shut down to save the LCU? Like, it couldn't exist.
I mean, wouldn't fault you.
Keem with the extremes.
Would suck. But, I mean, the thing is, I do trust you. So, like, if you had a genuine reason, and I know that you're not going to fuck us over for no reason.
Yeah, I don't think he would do that.
He would for the troll. I'll tell you that much. I mean, look what. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
I don't think so either. But it, you know, like, I know you wouldn't make a decision like that lightly.
No.
Now, you recast Rewind, right? Completely. Do you keep them in that same time slot, or do you make them earn it?
Well, no, Rewind has to stay there. It's so important. It's like,
and that's one reason why I could never do Rewind is because of the 10 o'clock. Like, I cannot commit to 10 o'clock. It's very hard for me.
The hub of what the LCU is, right? Like, people gotta tune into that show that can't watch the other shows and know everything that's going on. And there's a lot more that I want to say. It's gonna suck for Billy and Xylee because in order for me to say what I want to say about Rewind, I'm gonna have to shit on Rewind like bad because I have to explain what I need this show to be and what it hasn't.
Nusu, can't wait for 6 to get this shit over with. Facts, bro. Me too.
Ben.
We're used to it by now.
Yeah. It's gonna suck.
Have you thought about the hub being at 4? No, don't get angry, Gidgy. But have you thought about it being at 4 p.m. and like having that wrap up the day and then like fucking live kicking off the universe?
That is a possibility, but we already have like Test, Nerds, and Cafe in the morning, and they all like pick different stories that they want to talk about, right? And then you have a Crazy Nuts, Queens, live, and then Bus. So I need a recap for what the hell happened there.
A recap for the shows that you actually enjoy watching.
Well, also, I mean, Chubby just gets ignored. Shit that happens on Aussie gets ignored. Chubby and Aussie are just completely ignored. Like, nobody's covering anything on them. So they got to get covered right.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, right? Because when you a recap show, you know, obviously you do the biggest story first, or you do Locale Live first or whatever, right? But, you know, all the other shows, they need to get a little bit of time in there because that's the whole entire point. That was one of Keem's biggest critiques, you know, back then about Rewinds, that they didn't cover anything. They didn't cover everything. Not anything, Jesus. They didn't cover everything. But, you know, to their point, when they were first made, there was only live in Queens. And then they had the live host and Queens host come up there and talk their shit, right? And then once more and more shows got added on and added on and added on, you know, it became a little bit harder and harder to make everybody happy. And that was the main issue, in my opinion. Making the fans happy, making Keem happy. And I said this shit before. you know, hosts are going to need to eventually figure out that line to draw on what Keem thinks is entertaining and what the fans thinks are entertaining, and they're going to continue to support. That is a very, very hard formula to calculate. Very hard formula to calculate. And it's just kind of one of those things. Amazing. Why did Ultra get fired? So Ultra was given the host role prematurely because he was never officially made a host. Wombat made the executive decision to do it. And since Wombat mod abused and gave Ultra a role that he wasn't officially hired on when Keem or Mike hires for the shows that they run, like technically Mike could have hired Ultra for Aussie because he owns the show. It's just kind of one of those things where, you know, you mod abuse and you guys mod taken away. So, yeah.
I really don't know what's going to happen. I have a lot of ideas, but I won't know until 6 p.m. tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I play the damn music, and before I say it, I don't know what I'm doing. I just do it.
That's facts. That is big facts. And I didn't show you the screen. Good job, Ken. My bad. I can't.
But it's. I always run off of instinct. I always run off of a feeling. You know, it's hard to plan shit because, dude, every time you
Liam's 110 super chat at $26.80.
I don't know why it does the echo and then stops the echo. It happens on bus and it happens here because obviously Rastov's running it. Yeah, I don't understand why that. I just wanted to point that out real quick.
5 cents. Had to gift my 3 favorite hosts in the queue.
Hey, thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
Maisie, yes, both were punished. Technically, both were punished.
You know, like.
But I think I think Ultra's going to get hired today. It was just prematurely. You know what I mean? And Ultra didn't ask for it. Wombat just gave it to him, right? They showed the messages for that. So it wasn't like Ultra went behind anyone's back and like begged for a host role. He was just giving it to him by a moderator. So what are you going to do?
Life is like it's on this track, right? And when you try to plan, the fucking track goes like this and all that. So sometimes you got to just like tune into the track and go with the flow.
No, that's fair.
Team Lodi super chatted $19.90.
You have redirects turned off? I have no idea how to turn that on, bro. I need to figure that out. But thank you, Double C. I appreciate you, bro.
9 cents. I want rewind and balls to stay. Keem, your beard is looking extra full and pointy. I bet your lawn is looking great and perfectly mowed. Also, you've lost weight.
That's a PR team right there.
It's got to be the PR team.
She wasn't before, but she fucking sure is now. Dude, scheduling always sucks, right? And trying to figure out how to make this like any kind of schedule, right? Like in any job, it's difficult. So I don't fucking envy you at all. And like every time you ask me a question, I usually give my opinion, not knowing that it's probably going to fuck me over somehow in the long run.
See, that's what I'm saying. Keem talks to Rastov. He gets opinions from Rastov. We saw earlier, Keem straight up tell Rastov, you eventually need to make these decisions. So I don't want to use the term grooming because that the connotations with that, but Keem is preparing Rastov to kind of give the wheel to direct the ship. So we're literally seeing that in real time.
Well, I don't want to fuck anyone over, but you got to understand, like, you're pretty blessed. You got fucking 2 big shows.
I know.
You know? Scooter's pretty blessed right now.
Got to stay humble. You always have to stay humble, no matter what happens in life, bro. If you don't stay humble, and I'm not saying Rastov does this. I'm just making a statement. If you don't stay humble, shit can get taken away from you like that. I mean, it happened to me on Cafe, right? I always try to be humble on Cafe, but I just wasn't performing the way I needed to perform. But I mean, I try to stay as humble as possible, try to be as transparent as possible, but that can be used against you as well. So as long as people stay humble, they understand where they're at, and they give the best possible version of themselves every single day, then that's all you can really do, right? That's literally all you can really do. Also, I'm debating. I am debating, guys. I am debating the presidential address. The fuck? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, shit. See? Boomer. Too many clicks. Too many clicks. All right, let's continue.
At least in the list.
I don't know.
It's great. I'm going to miss that.
We just got to get...
Now you got one big show.
Let me say something nice about Balls, right? Balls is actually, like, produced, all right? And a lot of the...
That's what I'm saying. It all comes down to this.
Shows, it's not being produced. Like, you got to produce a show. You have to have a plan to do this. I'm going to do that, this and that. And over the last couple of months, I really laid back and stopped producing live like I should have.
Yeah.
And that was another one of the reasons where I was like, dude, I got to get out of here. I'm not even doing live junk.
Yeah, you can tell, bro. Like, I'd say maybe a week or two after Wings came back, it wasn't the same show. It wasn't what they wanted it to be. You know what I mean? It just kind of happened that way. But I don't know. Keem taking a step back is hurting the show more than anything. They didn't even hit a fucking $400 goal the other day. So I think October, I really think, like, I know they're trying to, like, I know Keem wants to give it a whole month to see kind of what happens, but I mean, shit, he fired me in the middle of the fucking month, so he'll make a change if it needs to make a change. But I think Keem's eventually gonna have to go back to live, or he's gonna have to put Rastoff on live to be the moneymaker. They need a true moneymaker on that show. They need a wrangler for Wings and Boogie on that show. That is the perfect 3-host dynamic show. They need someone to do that. Now, I know Nightmare had the idea of having alternating hosts on there. That may work, that may not, because not all hosts will be able to handle that shit. But at some point, Keem's gonna have to come back or put Rastoff on that show. And if we go to the one host I can't, what the hell am I saying it? Hosts only have one show. If they go back to that, that's gonna hurt more shows. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna get pulled off, bro.
Can I go off of
maybe if he puts Copper on live, because Copper and Dad are in the thumbnail today. So maybe if he puts Copper on live, I'm just saying that could work. But
him and instinct and go with the flow, improv, yeah. But I mean, you have to have some sort of work. You have to produce the damn show. These are shows, we got to produce them. And so that's a lot that I'm going to talk about tomorrow.
Sounds like it's going to take a lot longer than half an hour.
Nah, I don't waste people's time. I keep their attention.
Look, we've been discussing pacing, okay, a lot, because we've been trying to talk about ways that we can, like, pivot the content, make it better, like, really tighten it up. Okay, we're always talking about that.
Oh, he changed the thumbnail? Okay. Because at the beginning, he had Copper and Dad on the thumbnail, so I guess the thumbnail did get changed. So I don't know, maybe something happened? Maybe someone backed out? I don't fucking know.
Been talking about it a little bit more in the last weekend, but,
It really sucks. I feel like I came on the wrong episode of Balls. Like, who died?
Rewind. That's why I'm here. They gave birth to me.
This is weekend at Bernie's right now. I'm just sitting here standing around waiting to get buried.
Keemstar on test that he told Rastoff to make the thumbnail and got mad that he put Fad edited Keem on it. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, that was a bad picture. That was a very bad picture. I totally get that. Xylee and the bad picture of him, he was coping about the picture used. Oh well, there you go.
It sucks that we have to have this conversation and then Billy's here. It's just awkward.
Hey guys, it's been nice knowing you.
Let me ask you a question, though. All right.
Yep.
Let's say, and this is not happening. Right? It's not happening. I've decided. I am recasting Rewind. But let's say Billy and Xylee were on Rewind.
Mm-hmm.
How long until they're just both like kind of caught? Billy, sorry, I got to act like you're not here. That they're.
Thick Gemini, you're not answering my question. I want you on the show. Answer the question. Fuck. All right, I'm done. Sorry.
Both caught up in their own shit again, and it's all about whatever's going on between them.
Oh, bro, before tonight's episode, I would have told you a month, but now after tonight, I don't know.
I think 2 weeks. I think we might have a good 2 weeks, and then I think something upset.
So yeah, he basically saying in 2 weeks he thinks that if he kept Billy and Xylee on the show in 2 weeks, it's done, right? They had a great show last night, bro. And like I said, I hopped up there. I'm happy to go up there, pay my respects. Sounds like a funeral, but it kind of is a funeral of the show, right? But the two new hosts are gonna I do not have a Discord server. I do not. I'm not making a Discord server. I don't want the drama. I just don't. Oh man, I gotta be entertaining, Thick Gemini. I gotta be entertaining. But no, I don't have a Discord server. I don't want the drama. I have one to like organize the show, but that's it. Let's continue.
That Xylee and Billy senses that trigger point and he goes in, what's wrong with that? You know what I mean? I think
it's when you get back to that comfort zone, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah. And maybe it's just because tonight felt so different because I had this random thought in the middle of Rewind that like after I got put on live, I couldn't jump on Rewind so much, so I could no longer be the buffer that fucking stopped them from fighting with each other.
I should make one for call-ins. I don't know, man. Yeah.
And that made me feel real bad. And I was like, uh-oh.
We're using you as our divider, Rastov. You are our digital shrubbery.
I mean,
That's true. Rastov was like the what's the word? The buffer. Rastov was the buffer, and you know we see what happened. It didn't work out.
look, I took a paintball for earlier. I used to take a lot of jokes too. So I mean, you know, when I would joke like a while ago, and I was like, you should chuck me on rewind. Give me 25%. I was kind of like in a way being like, you know, this might be an okay idea, but you know, I don't know if that would have worked either.
Nah, like I said, man, Rastov makes a decision to hop on 3 shows in a row, right? And, you know, he didn't have to go up on rewind. I know they're his friends and all that, but he made the decision. And he kept talking about the Rastov Power 6 hour, 6 power hour, whatever. He made the choice. He didn't have to do that. But, I mean, you know, people like Rastov on rewind, I'm assuming. So, I mean, it made sense. But, yeah, he still made that decision. He made it. No one else did. That's why people kept calling him the de facto third host of Rewind. Made sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Tomorrow's going to suck, but it's also going to be awesome.
Came drinking a Diet Coke? Jesus. Okay. Diet Coke it is.
It's going to suck. But here's the question. Is it going to suck nuts or is it going to suck balls?
I was just waiting for that. Dude, I don't know, bro. Like, you said we were fun. Now we're not fun.
Yeah, so like when Twiggy came up on the show, right? I called him in Discord and I did a Discord call with him. Like when fucking Twisted SMF came up here and then Italian Stallion came up here. I did a call in. We can do a Discord call and I can show it on screen, right? God, there's ways around it. There's ways around it. But nah, if I made a Discord server, I'd have to leave the LCU server. I'd have to, right? And I'm not trying to be like you're siphoning fans. I'm not trying to do that. So, but that's beside the point.
Hey, now I'm just nervous.
I think you're fine. I don't think your time slot's fine.
If you were thinking about where you would potentially put us, what would be at the forefront of your mind, knowing full well that it's probably going to change by tomorrow?
Zeko, is it your birthday? Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday.
Tomorrow, 6 p.m. on Local Live.
Billy, why did you smile, you son of a bitch? As soon as he saw your...
And there it is. Check docket and daily Caint. All right, let's check it out. Let's check the docket out. Let's check the docket. Team calls them mad as fuck. Okay, let's check it out.
For you, what the fuck you talking about?
Flight 69.
Let me get this up ready. I'm gonna get this up ready because I got some fucking clip here. What up, Keem?
Gentlemen? Should I just fire Rastov? I had a million things that I had to get done today, so I asked him to like set up the stream for me, and that's what he did.
Oh, thumbnail?
Yeah, what is that?
Ah, see, motherfucker, dude, you had me on
That was
the edge of
Rastov.
my seat. Is it? Like, I'm not gonna lie, the photo, Keem, it's not a great looking thumbnail, but
there was a photo taken of me. This goes all the way back to 2020, so that's a 5-year-old photo.
Yeah.
And my weight was heavier, but then someone like modified it to be like the worst photo ever.
Oh,
Like they
wow.
made it like me look even fatter. And the fact that was used, I mean, I will do a complete. And who made the thumbnail? And I'll ban
Wait.
you and ban all your friends. I will at least suspend Rastov for an entire fucking week. Go fuck yourself.
is that
Yeah,
that actually a modified photo?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Oh, that's hilarious. When the pride is hurt, the man strikes. That is beautiful. That is fucking beautiful.
oh shit! So you use a meme photo on your own thumbnail? That's fucked.
Yeah.
That's
And I'm
actually
announcing
fucked.
right here. I'm announcing right here. Balls will be at like fucking early in the morning. Go fuck yourself. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
I know
I'm
you're
not
not.
joking.
No, I know
You
you're
don't,
not.
like,
Go
you
fuck
don't like
yourself.
balls. You don't like balls. I don't like balls.
That
Balls.
is the most
Yeah.
disrespectful shit I've ever fucking seen. Go fuck yourself, Rastov.
Damn.
Early in the morning, balls. Now we gotta wake up. He ain't up at this time. Matter of fact, I gotta say this though. Keemstar is absolutely right because fucking Rastov not doing his job anyway. He's supposedly sleeping in the morning, so fucking Scooter's supposed to be managing at this time. And then I found out last night on Ozzy last night, fucking Steak's fucking internet went dead. And guess who had to
Scooter.
save the day?
Bro,
Scooter.
can I just say,
And
Scooter's being an absolute fucking champ with helping the other shows, man. Like,
Yeah, he is. He really truly is. He really truly is. Oh man. Well, I guess we'll find out 6 p.m. tonight. What happens? What happens? So I was going to do my presidential address live, but I got to get my shirt and tie on so I can record it as an individual video as well, so I can send it because Cafe agreed to play it for me. So let me know. Do y'all want to see y'all want to see my presidential address? Let me know. I just got to turn the camera off real quick and put my shirt and jacket on and all that because I was going to be in like a suit. I was going to do that just to do my little address to everybody. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Or I can just record it. Actually, I could just record it and put it on the channel and let everybody see it. I could do that too. But yes, fucking, let me see. Thick Gemini, bro. Let's do tomorrow at 11 o'clock. If you're 10:30 tomorrow at 10:30, if you're available, we'll have the Thick Gemini interview. I'll call him and we'll do it. We'll just talk. Right. And like I said, bro, I'm not going to get him in like a gotcha moment. I'm not going to do any. I just got some questions for Thick Gemini. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. But the funny thing is, right, Becky hasn't been around in a while. I wonder if she's coming back. I wonder if Becky is coming back to the universe. Keem says she's banned because she didn't pay Savage and Roxy. But, you know, I don't know. But, okay, I'll try to make it sure my ass is awake. I'll try to make sure my ass is awake. I mean, if you need to put it out to like 11, that's fine too. Like I said, bro, just sometime tomorrow morning, we'll get this shit taken care of. And like I said, I'm going to do my like disturbing creepy side of YouTube. I want to do that late night stream. You know, Twiggy said he'd join me, so I think that'd be fun. Me and Twiggy doing a show together. That'd be hilarious. Han Solo, honestly, I wouldn't care if she's good content. It's a good thing. There you go. You know, I think Savage and Roxy coming back. I mean, they could be coming back to bring Milkers back. I mean, they found a lot of success on Savage's channel. Nerds moving to Rewind. That could be it too. I definitely think Zay is going to Rewind. I think that's going to happen. Zay and Yo Mama probably going to be doing Rewind. Because like I said, Yo Mama has like the quips. He gets the clips up. He does the skits that are funny. Zay, she knows her shit. So I think Zay and Yo Mama would actually be good. You know, Yo Mama and S1K figured their shit out, and I guess they're civil, cool now, whatever you want to call it. Not saying they're friends by any means, but yeah, I think some shakeups are going to happen. I think Balls may get moved to either like I'd say right before live, or since he's pissed off later because of, you know, the whole thumbnail fiasco. I could definitely see that happening, but it'll be interesting to see what happens, bro. Nerds and Tech Talk too similar, yeah, but technically talking is no longer around, right? So you got Bus. I can see him putting Bus at 4 p.m. because they get more viewership than Queens does, and he'll probably put Queens back at 8 p.m. I could see that happening, but you know, because I think right now outside of live, I think Bus gets the next amount of like viewership. So that could maybe help Queen's viewership to fucking do that. It's if Keem splits Nerds, then Billy will go to Buff, maybe. But it depends on if he's trying to right now have only one each host having one show. I think it depends on how far he wants to push that right now. Anyway, he did say by the end of the year he wants to have that, but I don't know. He's gonna give Nerds primetime, Thick Gemini. I don't know, bro. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I don't know, man. Anything is on the table. Anything is on the table at this point. And honestly, at this point, only a real little bit would actually shock me. Only a real little bit would shock me. So, all right. Well, that's going to be that. As soon as this is done, I'm going to record my presidential address and upload it on the channel. So it should be up there pretty fast. And, yeah, that'll be that. Who's live right now? Nuts is live. So I'm going to go ahead and send you over to Locale Nuts. Maybe they'll talk about more fingers in the ass. Who fucking knows? Disgusting ass shit. It's fucking gross. Why? Why is that even? Scooter goes on Tinder finding love. So we'll see if Scooter finds love. Who fucking knows? But anyways, thanks for the $15 in super chats. I appreciate you, Big E, and everybody becoming members. You know what I mean? 23 new members. I appreciate y'all on that front as well. Please don't. I mean, there's no one else to fucking redirect this shit to. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. There's no one else live. But all right, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Tune in at 6 p.m. and we'll see what actually happens. And just for the record, I'm not going on be a host on any show on the LCU. I promise you all, I'm not going to be a host. I'm not going back. So I'll tell you that right now. All right. Y'all take care. Much love as always. Go tell Nuts. I don't know. Just say Ken says hi. Just go tell Nuts Ken says hi. Go do that for me. Thick Gemini with the 10. Appreciate you, Thick Gemini.
Thick Gemini tipped $10 to support the KCA.
I appreciate you, Thick Gemini. I appreciate you so much on that one, bro. For real. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Y'all enjoy it. Have a good one. Be on the lookout for the presidential video. It's going to be beautiful. I promise. Take care, everybody.